Hello, hello, Mary. What's up, what's up, what's up? Hello, guys. Yeah, I'm going to let everybody get in the moment, you know? Um, and I'm still setting up here as well. So, yeah. So how was your evening, Mary? How you doing? Something's going on with my charge. It doesn't want to charge. So weird. Okay, it should say charging. Why is it not doing it? So, okay. So let's choose what happens with the device. Okay. Okay, not from here. Okay, let's see. All right, it's charging. Good. Okay. All right, Jess. What's up, Mama? Hello. Let me take these earplugs out of my ears. I still had them in my ears. So what's going on, everyone? How is everyone feeling today? Yes, Jess, you ready for Saturday, bitch? I don't know. I'm ready, but I'm not ready. Okay, so I gotta set up our book. Let me set up the book. And yeah, that's why I was yelling, because I had the shit in my ear. Okay, let me make sure this is where I was. Right. Okay, we were on this page, and I was going to start here. Okay, or was it that I left it here? Okay, I'm gonna go back. I'll read it. Yeah, we started it from here. Okay, guys, I had to just make sure I found the spot where I was. Okay. All right. What? Where the hell did it take me back to? This way. Hold on. Okay, let me see. Where is... Wait, where? I can reply, okay, and then... Yeah, I think I was here. Okay. Yeah, we were here. Okay. Hello, ladies. Once again, hello, hello, hello. I am Diva the Divine Light, and we are going to be reading Addicted Love, Life with R. Kelly by Christine Klein. We are officially in the third part into the book. We are almost halfway through the book. And she was a 25-year-old who met R. Kelly back in 1994, right after the news broke about him marrying Aaliyah. So this was around that time that he was married to Aaliyah. And according to her, R. Kelly was starting to become controlling to the point where he was isolating her. That's where it started, with isolation and a lot of great sex. And she only like had sex with him maybe 4 times by this time. Because she didn't see him as often because of course she lived somewhere else and he lived in Chicago. I forgot where she was from exactly. Yeah. So I think she was from California. I'm not sure. I forgot where exactly she said she was from again. I know. I can't wait. I can't wait, Jess. So, all right. In the meantime, I'm gonna show you guys. I'm gonna play a little skit for you. I'm going to. Do you guys know the comic Pierre? He was on Friday and next Friday with Ice Cube, the movie Friday. Pierre, you know who I'm talking about, the light-skinned guy? He's a comic. Well, he had made a little skit. So I'm just going to kind of like play the skit a little bit. And then we'll get into let other people jump in the moment, you know. And this is pretty funny. Let me pull it up. And I'm gonna share my screen with y'all. And we're gonna watch it real quick while we let other people jump into the chat and shit. Because there's only like 4 of us in here. So if I can get like maybe 10 people in here in the meantime, you know, we can start to read. If not, I'll just read off. But I have this video and I thought it was pretty funny, and I think we can get a little entertained before we start. Okay.
All right. Welcome to the dating games. That's right. So we got a new dating game. We got and before we start off, let me just say to y'all, we don't, you know, we don't condone what the man did. You know, it's a satire, it's comedy, you know, what it is. So there it is. All right, y'all. Here we go. We got a new dating game. I got my jacket on. Looking like one day, 170 dating game. Kind of chuck myself. Fuck Woolery. That's Woolery. Fuck Woolery.
Mr. P.
Mr. P.
Mr. P.
So here we are on the dating game show. This is the R. Kelly dating game show. All right. And we got 4 R. Kellys that are going to come in here and represent and going to try to win the love of this beautiful young lady right here. Okay. I don't know if she's of age or not, but we're going to find out. You know how Robert likes him. Okay. All right. First of all, let's bring the first R. Kelly in. Okay, number 1.
I just want to say thank you so very much for allowing me to be here. And I want to thank God, my son, the Holy Ghost, and his uncle.
All right. I don't remember what R. Kelly that was. That might be in prison R. Kelly, but he didn't good.
Right.
That is still R. Kelly right there.
It's a religious R. Kelly.
Is that what it is? Religious R. Kelly? Okay.
He's a gentleman, though.
Like R. Jelly. Okay. Shit, all right. Fuck it is what it is. All right. Okay, R. Kelly number 2. Come on up in here. R. Kelly number 2.
Nice.
Oh, man. Oh, that's a Fiesta one. Oh,
like R. Kelly on crack.
Yeah, something like that. How you doing? I'm the Pied Piper, baby.
Nice. Oh, damn. Okay.
Tag on his jacket.
Right.
I mean, he got a blunt and shit.
Okay, all right. R. Kelly, okay, the Pied Piper. Give it for the Pied Piper. All right. All right. Now let's go. R. Kelly number 3. All right. Okay. Oh, easy R. Kelly. Easy Kelly.
This is surviving R. Kelly. Just got parole.
Okay, that's what that is. Okay. That's just getting out of parole, R. Kelly. Okay, damn. Okay. All right, now we got the last but not least, The fourth R. Kelly. Come on in, welcome to the fourth R. Kelly up there. All right.
Oh,
Take your time, bro. Take your time.
ooh.
Yeah.
A lot of kids will go up to fulfill their fantasies.
Wow.
But I help you fulfill your fantasies. You want to get Disneyland? You want to Chuck E. Cheese and play the balls?
Do it. Playing the balls. Damn. All right. All right, we have the lovely, what is your name?
So,
Candy. All right. Okay. All right. You hear Mr. Kelly's? All the Kelly. All right. So let me ask a couple questions. Where are you from, Candy?
so I'm originally from
Alabama. Oh,
Yeah,
wait.
but I moved to
The city.
yes, I dated my cousin.
Damn. Oh, wow. Okay. So just because for legal representation, how old are you? Oh, easy, niggas. Goddamn, I'm trying to get in trouble now.
Well, I mean, doesn't matter.
Well, yeah, but hold on. Right. And also, 10 to 20 years is
Yes,
another
he
too,
did
brother.
say R.
Okay,
Jelly.
look at that. Okay.
Well, I'm legal.
You're legal.
I am.
All right.
But
She's
I'm
legal.
there. I'm there.
All right. So, young lady, you have an opportunity to ask these these four R. Kellys some questions to find out who you may be dating.
Okay.
All right. So, ask them. Pick which one you want to ask the question.
Okay. R. Kelly number 1.
Okay.
Hey. Okay, so my first question for you. What song of yours gets you in the mood?
Ooh, man. Okay. Hold on. Let me think. There's so many to choose from.
Side to side.
What Step in the Name of Love? That's in the mood?
Yeah.
What mood do you think I'm actually talking about? Step in the Name of Love.
What does that mean, Stephen? What does that mean? What is it, sexually or
When I'm in the mood,
right?
You want
to step?
I want to step.
step weird.
Oh, step your ass in the back right there for a second. Okay, thank you. All right,
Yeah.
sorry, Kelly.
Yeah. Unless you're trying to step into something.
Oh, for sure. Unless you're trying to step into something. Okay. All right, come on, go.
I like them older.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so R. Kelly number 2. Come on, step up, disco.
Oh, disco.
I like it. You remind me of a disco ball. Oh,
Oh,
I
damn.
love it. Okay, so would you like women or men to call you during lovemaking?
Oh, first off, I'm not gay. I'm not gay.
Oh,
Well, we heard some stories when you were a young kid.
No,
I mean,
look,
what about that?
It happened to me. I didn't do that to them. It happened to me. Okay, you can make me feel. Okay?
sorry. I just
It happened to me, but it happened to them. Okay, well,
Well, you know,
it happened. It
yeah.
happened, nigga. Okay, it happened.
And I have my issues because of it. I'm grown. Okay, we're not gonna talk.
So
Okay.
what is it you like to be called?
So if you're not gonna call me the Piper or Gills, you can call me Daddy or Dick or whatever. You know, it all works.
Oh,
It all works. It all works. Go ahead.
all of it works.
Shit. Oh, well,
It all works.
Okay. Interesting answer. Thank you.
yeah.
Yeah.
Woo! All right. Come on, let's keep it going.
All right, Kelly number 3.
Hey, okay.
When you first saw me, what was the first thing that came to mind?
My mind's telling me yes, but my body's saying get high.
So
I want to fuck you right now.
wow.
Oh,
I want you to sit on my face so I can guess your weight and entanglement
oh,
like an edible arrangement.
Wow.
Are you ready?
yeah.
Okay.
Just call me Strawberry.
Let's talk and talk.
Oh,
Well, all right.
thank you. Our Kelly number 3.
After that singing, you must work auto tune, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nothing like the album. Woo. Well, I don't know what they doing over there.
Okay. Our Kelly number 4. All right.
Oh, hold on. You gave everybody a chance. Okay.
Yeah.
The next is gonna be elimination round.
Oh wait,
So
you didn't go yet.
Oh, you go there? Oh, my bad. Oh shit. Oh, my bad. Shit.
Yeah, we just trying to.
All right, go ahead, Mr. Kelly. What, number 4?
Hey, R. Kelly number 4. So, what's the youngest
Ooh.
that you like today?
Whatever age you are. Whatever age you are.
So, I could be any age.
whatever age you are. That's all that matters. I'm here for you. So it ain't about whoever else, however old they is.
And age doesn't matter to you at all.
It really ain't nothing but a number. Yeah, it ain't nothing but a number, but I'm only worried about your number. So whatever age you are.
Okay.
All right. Before you leave, what year, Kelly, are you?
She said.
What year?
Kels.
Kels? What album was that? Maybe
What album?
Maybe 12 maybe?
12.
Yeah,
12.
like 12.
Yeah, I was saying.
Or you might be public announcement on Kelly.
Damn, that's the first thing.
I'm public announcement. I'm 12 play. 12 play.
I'm 12 play?
You'll understand the meaning of that album.
Okay, cool.
Oh
All right.
my
Okay.
God.
All right, well, you had the choice to look at all four, Kelly. Now we're going to do elimination now. So whatever one that doesn't suit your fancy with the answer, Candy, you can go and eliminate them after you give her a run of the question. You don't have to be in the same order.
Okay.
Here we go, fellas. This is it right here.
All
Who
right.
stays, who goes?
Let's start with R. Kelly number 3. Hi. Because of your awesome display of vocals, I'd like to ask you, how often do you sing in the shower?
Whenever I get the shower hug with my abundance of love.
Can you please give us a quick preview of your upcoming song
In the shower.
that you sing in the shower?
This little bitch of mine, I'm gonna dig it down. Oh, so fine. This little bitch of mine.
Okay, that's okay. Thank you. Thank you. Number
All right,
3.
Mr. Kelly. All right. Still ain't changed. Oh, okay, I forgot. Okay, all right.
All right.
That's like Candy, damn.
Okay. R. Kelly number 2.
All right, come on, don't be lazy. Let's do it. Do it.
Can I ask you a question?
You sure can.
What exactly made you believe you could fly?
Ooh.
A little bit of dope, 2 grams of cocaine, Molly,
They had Molly then?
and some adrenochrome. I can't say that out loud, huh?
Oh,
Okay.
I
Okay.
oh,
Keeps me young, keeps me face, keeps me youthful. Just a gram too, you order.
right.
Probably shouldn't say that out loud.
Okay. R. Kelly number 1, please step up. That was yeah. Yeah.
He said.
Okay, number 1.
He's a drug addict. That one's on drugs. R. Kelly number 1. You seem like a very, sensitive, caring. When I asked what song
Aisha, what's
you
up,
you
mama?
said "Step in the Name of Love." So, I would like to take you for a romantic, right? Are you okay? Are you fine?
Kelly. Yeah.
Y'all just throwing all these questions at me.
I just asked you one question. This is the
It
second.
sounded like 2 or 3 questions. I'm just trying to live my life. I'm just trying to live my life here. You know what I'm saying? Man?
Yeah.
What you looking at? Damn. Kelly's arguing amongst themselves.
Listen,
Okay, don't answer the question.
I
Go
just
ahead.
wanted to know what's your romance like, because if your mood for what gets you in the mood is to step in the name of love, what's your romance like? What's your ideal romance type of
A night. What would you do with a young lady like that one night?
Oh, okay. I appreciate you answering
Intimacy.
because it's just one question.
What
It's
do
like
you do?
throwing all these questions at me. It's like 3 or 4 questions.
I do apologize.
So, okay.
I forgot you didn't do too much schooling and shit, so you might not
I mean,
R. Kelly.
literally, that's what you are. Literally, R. Kelly.
I would just like to take the girl out to a nice candlelight dinner. That's all I want to do is
Where
a nice
at?
candlelight dinner.
Yeah,
Any
yeah.
place. Any place that allows like lights. No cameras. I don't want no cameras around. I just want to be just between me and my lady. I don't want no cameras around.
Damn, this is distraught Kelly.
Um,
Going through shit, Kelly. Okay.
okay. So
Yeah, just candlelight dinner. That's all I want. Just you and me. That's all I want. Just candlelight dinner. Just you be no girl. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that noise. I just want some between you and me having an adult
Right.
conversation. We
Okay.
can talk about coloring books,
Right.
crayons,
Okay.
whatever you like to do.
that's
all.
fine. I like coloring books. If you could step back.
I don't want you to hands on back.
Yeah. Step
Yeah.
back.
Yeah. Step
Somebody
back.
get him a therapist. He can use a therapist.
Is that what it is? Okay. All right. Last one.
Somebody to talk to. R. Kelly number 4.
Nigga from the Warriors and shit.
Hi.
From the Warriors in 79.
Oh, his neck moves.
Nigga, look, he been bent backwards. Chest go in, shoulder blades go out. All right.
That's time for jokes right now, man. This is a serious moment.
It's impressive, very impressive. Could you make your chest move?
Oh, so, man. See,
And
like
his
that?
whole upper moves.
Yeah, along with the whole upper movement. See, another different type of muscle right there.
I see.
They can't do that. They just practice make this move. I got all
Right,
this.
right.
Can you make something move in the back, like in your back?
What?
In your back,
In my back? Can I make something move in my back?
muscles in your back.
We can try.
Oh, this thing. Damn.
Oh,
Somebody.
I see.
His mouth is still moving.
Hey. You know, listen, I got like a perfect body for the type of woman you got. Don't you know?
Yeah.
You think you can handle me?
Ooh. Oh, I know I can handle you now.
Oh,
Okay.
I can pick you up.
Oh, you
Not
can,
no car either.
you can pick me up?
Yeah,
You
I know I
sure?
can pick you up. Not no, you know, cars. You got all.
Oh,
All right, this might be a love picture right here.
okay.
Yeah.
You said that's the question?
No, I just wanted to actually see what he was doing working with physically. I
Okay.
need to ask you, what's the freakiest thing you'll do?
Oh, the freaky thing I do to you?
Yeah.
Nah, just give me that sucker right now. I'll show you.
Oh, shit. Man.
I lay you down.
Okay.
Bottom part of the bunk bed.
Bottom part?
You got a bunk bed. I'm picturing a bunk bed.
A bunk
Then
bed?
your
Yeah,
cousin?
bunk bed.
You got bunk beds at
Yeah, I
home?
got a bunk bed.
You
You don't have a full.
Yeah.
You don't have a full, at least a
I got a
full
bunk bed.
or a king.
Matrice.
I'm hanging from the top.
Wow.
Don't know that guy. Whoa. Are you okay with that, Candy?
Oh, yeah, it's something different. I know you never had that.
All right,
No,
well,
not
well,
on the bunk bed.
Well, step back for okay, good. It's time for Kelly, Miss Candy to eliminate one of the beautiful Kellys. Is it going to be Kelly number 1 you eliminate? Is it going to be Kelly number 2? Is it going to be Kelly number 3? Or is it Kelly number 4? Which one got to go?
Kelly number 4, though I ain't doing nothing on no bunk bed.
What's up, Matrice, mommy?
What's your last party words, Mr. Kelly? Say your last words to the young lady. Make it quick, snappy. Get the hell out of here. Good.
I'm showing this video so we get a few more people in here. There's 8 so far, so I'm gonna stop the video and then we're gonna go into it. So we'll watch this a couple of more minutes and then we'll get into the book.
The court case here.
No, I know, man. But this is some bullshit, man. No, this is some bullshit, man. I'm sitting here standing here with the goddamn 3. Fuck these niggas, man.
But you
No, I don't want to hear nothing, man.
no, but you
You
listen,
sabotaged me. I came here for you.
Robert,
I bought you a lifetime worth of goddamn teddy bears.
Robert, but you
You want
one
to
day,
ass nigga right here?
Robert,
You want me to eat?
Robert, you said
I
about
don't
it.
even know what the fuck this is.
Robert,
Joe Campbell.
that,
Muppet baby, man.
that's facts. That's facts.
You won't kick me. You won't kick me. No, I'll put you in the ball, take you to Disneyland, everything.
You said the bottom part of the
It
bunk
doesn't
bed.
matter. They can't do that. They're not even physically
Robert.
nothing.
Robert,
I know it's not they hang from a bunk bed and do that shit.
hopefully they have a full grown person bed. I can't do bunk beds. You see me?
You ain't asked the type of bunk bed it was,
Robert,
man.
would you
All
just calm down?
Twins out the top of the king.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Robert,
Robert.
would you, Robert, have
Damn. All right. We got down to 3. Okay. Make it quick. Okay. Let's get quick with the answers. All right. Damn.
I couldn't do the bunk bed.
Oh, damn. You might.
She couldn't do the bump bed. She couldn't do the bunk bed no more. That's it. She done. Just what's this link here, babe? What's this link? What's this link in here, Jess? What's this? Hey, Matrice, Mama. Aisha, Mary, once again, ladies. You said show that later? Okay, what is that though, Ma? Jess? What is it, babe? Let me go, I wanted to share this too. All right, guys. So, darlings, let's get into this book. Once again. So, we are on the third part of Christine Klein's book, Addicted Love, Life with R. Kelly. And like I said, she was becoming a sex fiend. She was addicted to his sex. Okay, baby, no problem. I got you, Jess. Yes. So we were at the third part of the book. And as I said, she was 25 years old. She was addicted to R. Kelly's sex. She only had sex with him maybe 4 times by now. And she didn't want to fall in love with him because she already knew that he was a superstar and had all these girls around him. She did have a few run-ins with Aaliyah. Like she saw her in certain places. And at the time she was married to him. But they weren't together, of course, because we all know that they got separated, due to the parents finding out and everything. So, but she was still back and forth seeing him, I guess, at this point, until the parents did find out, and then that's when they had to separate once the news broke. But she was still around them. So it's crazy. All right, ladies. So here we go. Hotel Nico. The name changed to the Westin Hotel. There was another hotel called the Fairmont. Both were elaborate and beautiful. Work and duty called in Chi-Town. A photo shoot. Rob and I had talked prior to my arrival. He had taken some time out of his busy schedule so that we could spend some time together. Happy and nervous at the same time, anticipating our meeting, I was so deliriously nervous that I could not concentrate on the photo shoot today. Luckily for me, I got some good photos from the shoot. We talked off and... Wait, I read this. Hold up. What? Wait, is this the page that I was on? Yeah. Oh, okay, so I guess I left it here. All right, so I'm just rereading this page. Whatever. So, all right. So we talked off and on all that day. At one point, we were talking. He said he was at the mall. I thought, is he crazy? You're at the mall? I said in a surprised voice. How could one of the sexiest men in hip-hop be hanging out at the mall? Imagine the mayhem he would cause. I thought nothing of it and continued to work. After all, I had his eyes for the moment. Rob called again to say he would see me later on that day. To my surprise, he had booked a room in a very romantic setting. The place was beautifully dimly lit. Hotel Nico had the ambiance of Japan. The food was excellent. I was mad tired. Seeing Rob made everything worthwhile. Walking in the room, Rob was holding a teddy bear. For whom was this teddy bear? We snuggled, talked about my day, a little foreplay, then I fell asleep. A sex rendezvous is what this was. At this point, I was feeling very comfortable in his arms. To my surprise that day, I was in for one rude awakening. There was a sudden noise in the room, the sound of running water in the bathroom. Sitting up in the bed looking around, to my dismay, there was a luggage. That was not mine. He was still in the bathroom. I took a closer look. There was a woman name on the luggage tags. My heart sank to an all-time low. Heartbroken, I then pretended as if I had seen nothing when he emerged from the bathroom and kissed me on the forehead. the infamous forehead kiss. I have to go back to the studio. What are you going to be doing? I have to check on some photos with the photographer, I replied. I'll call you later, he said. Okay, I replied. Not asking any questions, we left the hotel separately that day. Confrontation was not my thing. Wounded in my mind and in my heart, I knew it was time to say goodbye. It was over for me. My insecurities had won. I never called again after that day. I still wondered about that teddy bear. Okay, no. Yeah, we read all of that already. Yep. Why did it? Yeah, we read all of this already. Sorry, guys, I went too far back here. I went to the wrong bookmark. I should have taken off that bookmark. Here's the bookmark where we were. Okay, we were at 64%. That's why I was reading and I was like, wait a minute. We went through this already. Like, really? Seriously? Okay, so the last part we were talking about was where she left it off where she was listing the ages of consent by state. Yeah. So where we left it off, I'm going to go back and read the other page where she was reading off the ages of consent. So it says Tennessee is 18, Texas is 17, Utah was 18, Vermont is 16, Virginia is 18, Washington is 16, West Virginia is 16, Wisconsin is 18, and Wyoming is 16. So she mentioned all of that. And then it says, if there is some confusion, check your state laws. Now she's going to talk about a biography and the early life of R. Kelly. It says, biography, early life. Born into poverty and distress in Chicago's Southside projects, young Robert and his two brothers and sister and mother, Joanne, struggled to survive in the streets. After a shooting by a mugger as a teenager, Kelly looked to basketball and music to get him away from the atmosphere that had consumed so many young Black individuals in the projects. Guided by his teacher, Lena McLean, Kelly entered a career in music after wowing his high school friends, singing the classic Steve Wonder ballad Ribbon in the Sky at a talent show in 1984. And in his early career, by 1988, Kelly had started to develop his unique sounds, playing his keyboards and becoming a street performer. A young musical executive by the name of Wayne Williams sought Kelly and helped get him signed to his first and only record label, Jive Records, in the end of 1989. After forming the group Public Announcement, he and the group went into the recording studio in the end of 1990 and recorded much of what would be born into the 90s at a recording studio Kelly leased. Within a few months, songs like She's Got That Vibe, Slow Dance, Dedicated, Definition of a Hottie, and Honey Love would be the featured songs in Born into the 90s, which was released several days after Kelly's 25th birthday in 1992. So R. Kelly was 25 years old in 1992, married Aaliyah in 1994, supposedly started messing around with Rashonda Landfair in 1997 or 98 And then the sex tape came out in 2002. That's how that shit went. So, a huge R&B success, the album would yield the featured songs as the hits and would eventually go platinum, selling over 1 million copies. I bought that album. I didn't buy the album, shall I say. I bought a cassette. I have the pictures to that. I actually kept it in my photo album. And I found it not so long ago going through my photo album. And I hysterical laughed and said, you see, I was an R. Kelly fan. I did like his music, you know. I bought his first fucking cassette. How about that? Okay? And he fucked up. Now he get no love like that. No love. None. Next it says 12 Play and Aaliyah. By 1993, Kelly is by himself. It only took him a few months to captivate the sounds that would fully launch the young musicians as one of the singular greatest talents of music during much of the 1990s. Released that fall, 12 Play fully launched Kelly's career into the stratosphere and yielded the smash hits Sex Me, Your Body's Calling, and the monster #1 Sex Romp, Bump and Grind. Kelly was now so big that by 1994, he was able to produce for other acts, starting with singer Aaliyah. He found huge success for Aaliyah with these songs Back and Forth and Age Ain't Nothing But a Number, off the album of the same name of the latter hit. Sorry. Kelly and Aaliyah allegedly married in 1994, despite the fact that Kelly was then 27 and Aaliyah only 15. The marriage quickly annulled, and Aaliyah ended her partnership with Kelly, going on to a hugely successful career that was short-lived when she died in a plane crash on August 25, 2001. Kelly's alleged antics of falling in love with teenaged women would begin to haunt the singer nearly 10 years later, but at the time, that marriage brushed off to the side with the denials of their union by both singers. She knew what happened. She knew they were together. She knew. Cherise! What's up, mama? She knew they were together. She knew Aaliyah and R. Kelly were together. Ty, how come you don't have a wrench, bitch? What happened? Are you on another freaking email or something, girl? What the hell? Girl. What's up, mamita? What's up, ladies? Let me get something to drink. So you see, she knew about Aaliyah. She knew Aaliyah was there. She knew about it. You know, and she's like, and they denied their shit, but I saw them together. You know? So the next part talks about R. Kelly, the singer, songwriter, and producer. I'm gonna get something to drink, y'all. Give me a second. All right, guys. Sorry about that. I was feeling very parched. I just finished smoking my doobie doo. Ty's always moving around. Because I just looked in the chat. I'm like, Ty ain't got no goddamn wrench. What the? I know I ain't take it away. For real, the trial needs to be started and this election needs to be over with. I agree. It's a lot of stress. Ave Maria. So, yeah. All right, so let's continue, ladies. However, R. Kelly later admitted that he and the late singer Aaliyah were indeed married. After his brush with controversy, Kelly returned to the studio to record his third album, his second solo effort. In the studio he now owned. He released his self-titled album in 1995. Like its predecessor, became a big success, selling over 5 million copies and unleashing classics like You Remind Me of Something, which was a top 5 pop and number 1 R&B record in 1995. Then he did I Can't Sleep, Baby If I, which was a top 10 pop and R&B single in 1996. And his collaboration with legendary R&B singer Ronald Isley of the famed Isley Brothers, Down Low, which was a top 10 pop and R&B record in 1996. Some as the singer's most mature record hailed that album. Before then, people had perceived Kelly to be a sexual deviant because of the lyrics on 12 Play. In 1995, Kelly found his huge success as a songwriter, penning hits for R&B group Changing Faces and pop and R&B music legends Janet Jackson, producing the remix for Janet Jackson's 1994 smash, Anytime, Anyplace, and then Michael Jackson's penning and co-producing the single You Are Not Alone for Jackson's History album in 1995. The latter's singles became the first in music history to debut atop the Billboard Hot 100 at number 1, at the number 1 spot. Next, we're going to talk about, she says, I Believe I Can Fly, the R, and TP2.com. In 1996, fresh off the success of his own albums and off producing hits for other artists, Kelly would release his most successful single ever with the theme song from the Michael Jordan's movie Space Jam, I Believe I Can Fly. Then the inspirational song became a number 2 smash at the end of the year and helped Kelly win 3 Grammy Awards, including Best R&B Song. Nominated for Song of the Year and Record of the Year for that particular song. Kelly took 2 years off from music until coming back with the ambitious double concept album R in 1998. Now, I had got that album too. I bought the CD. I had that CD. I threw it out in the trash along with the other one, with the other cassette. I did. I don't have it anymore. That album featured a smash with pop superstar Celine Dion titled I'm Your Angel, which became Kelly's second #1 single on the Billboard Pop Single Chart. It also featured the soul anthem For Love Gone Wrong songs, When a Woman's Fed Up, and the Sam Cooke's inspired If I Could Turn Back the Hands of Time. R would become Kelly's biggest selling album in the US, selling over 8 million copies alone. Okay. Now, in 2000, Kelly returned to his lover man persona with the TP2.com, which stood for 12 Play 2, a sequel to his 1993 classic album. Ironically, the biggest singles were not based on his sexual prowess. I Wish, which was at the top 10 pop and #1 R&B record, and was dedicated to the people Kelly adored who passed away, including his mother and a best friend from the old days, and Fiesta, whose remix version featured acclaimed rapper Jay-Z and was a top 5 pop and #1 R&B single, was about partying. However, and I wanted to, I don't know if I did it. Okay. I was trying to, sorry guys, give me a second, I got distracted here. There we go. So, message. What was I going to show you? Where is? Okay. All right. Sorry guys. All right, so like he had made his song I Wish, which was top 10 and R&B #1 R&B record, and was dedicated to the people Kelly adored who passed away, including his mom and a best friend from the old days, and then Fiesta, whose remix version featured acclaimed rapper Jay-Z and was a top 5 pop #1 R&B single. And that was about partying. However, the album's third biggest single, the loose and humor-filled Feeling on Your Booty, was immediately compared to Marvin Gaye in his post Let's Get It On period, and to Kelly's earlier hit Bump and Grind. Hey Diva, what's up mama? Hey Brooke, what's up ladies? Welcome, welcome, welcome. We reading, girl, we reading. So I'm not too much into the chat. I'm just gonna look into the chat every so often when I get a chance. So how's everybody? What's up, what's up, what's happening? What's up? Please go follow my sis, Brooke Valentine, CEO, Secretary of Information. If you guys are not subscribed, go subscribe to the lady. Puppy. Okay. So, all right. So, next part, she says, the best of both worlds at the worst of bad times. He also became noted for his hooks on other artists' singles, including a collaboration with the late Notorious Big on the single Fucking You Tonight. That was my jam. That's my jam. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. No, papi, because I'm all right. I'm at 51%. Go ahead, take it for now.
I'm at 5.
Take it for now. Where's the box? I think it's over there.
I'm at 5.
Okay. Sorry, my son just distracted me. I don't know what happened here. Okay, here we go. Sorry, my son distracted me. Darn it. Hey.
Where's the box?
Papi, it should be there. I don't think I left it here. Look on the table.
But what is it? Why are you gonna put it right here?
Oh, I left it up there.
Makes no sense.
Thank you, honey. All right, the baby's going back in the room. Okay. So, all right. So, the best of both worlds at the worst of bad times. He also became noted for his hooks on other artists' singles, including a collaboration with the late Notorious Big on the single Fucking You Tonight. On the late rapper's Life After Death album, and was the man to make his hits off songs for Puff Daddy, Satisfy, and Fat Joe, We Thuggin'. See, I like all those songs right there. After, like, once R. Kelly did his bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Those songs I was still rocking to. I could still rock to those songs. You know what I mean? Like, I don't mind rocking to them. It's not personally him singing. It's not his track per se. It's not his song. By a couple of years, his collaborations with Jay-Z finally led to what was supposed to be a history-making project, as the rapper and the singer teamed up to record an album together. Released in 2002, The Best of Both Worlds debuted at number 2 on the Billboard Pop Albums chart, with a combination of no singles and a controversy regarding Kelly allegedly making a sex tape with an underage teenage girl. Now, the album was a disappointment for both Kelly and Jay-Z, who did not want to be associated with the singer during his child pornography trial. Next, it says, the trouble with girls. The troubles following Kelly's alleged reports with underage girls go as far back as 1991, when several young women had accused the singer of having sex with them. In 1984 and 1995, rumors surfaced that Kelly had married fellow singer Aaliyah. Though neither party ever publicly admitted to his marriage, however, none of the prior reports reached the level of publicity that followed the release of a videotape in February of 2002 that allegedly showed Kelly and a 14-year-old daughter of an associate and niece of a former Kelly protege engaging in sex. The tape, released by an unknown source, sent to the Chicago Sun-Times, the newspaper that broke the story. While witnesses have identified Kelly and the girl, the alleged girl herself and her parents have denied that she is the person shown on the tape. Bootleg copies of the tape became widely available on the black market. The tape showed numerous sex acts, including him urinating on the girl And in June of 2002, Kelly indicted in Chicago for 7 counts of soliciting a minor for child pornography, 7 counts of videotaping the acts, and 7 counts of producing child pornography. So as we know, that was 7 times 3, right? 21 counts, right? That's what it was. 21 counts back then in 2002. He was indicted for those charges, for soliciting a minor for child pornography and videotaping the acts, as well as producing the child pornography. Yes, yes, you have a question, Brooke. Yes, my love. What's up, mommy? Even though you're Team Truth, do you still listen to his music and is able to separate the two, or you don't listen to any of it? Well, I answered your question, Ma. I do, baby. I do. I can listen to his music, but like I said, it's when it's with collaborations. I don't mind. But listening to his personal music, no, I do not support him anymore. In that sense, I don't support him. I don't give him support. I don't, um, I mean, even though I don't know how the industry works, but, like I don't download his music or anything like that. Like I don't support him anymore. The last time I did, I had bought the R tape, the R CD, the double R that it had 2 CDs in it. When a woman's fed up and stuff, that was the CD. And I had bought his very first CD, Honey Love with Public Announcement. I had those. Those were the only 2 that I actually purchased with my own money, I liked R. Kelly. I'm not going to lie. I loved R. Kelly at one point. Like, hey, that's the nigga. Wow. I wasn't thinking I didn't know back then that he was writing these songs and his experience, because most artists write about their experiences in life, or talk about their life or other people's lives, experiences. That's where they get a lot of their inspirations from. So I'm thinking he's talking about being with women. Now here I am. Let's see, in 1994, I think I was 18. I was 18 years old. And yeah, I was 18 in 1994. So yeah, I was listening to shit. I was like, woo, that nigga, what? I could imagine how he must be in the bedroom. Like, that's what I was thinking when I listened to his music. Like, he must be, damn, talking about getting in that ass and damn, like, damn, yes. That's the kind of man I gotta find, a nigga who gonna be all into me. You know what I mean? That's how he made me feel listening to his music. And then to find out that all his experiences from the time he started up until the time that he got caught in 2002, in that sense, it was just like, ew, I can't even, what? I could just imagine he was talking about, so it was like, ew, I can't listen to that music back then. From 2002 up until he started, I ain't listening to none of that shit at all. None of his personal shit. Unless it was something inspirational, like I believe I can fly, step in the name of love, like stuff like that is cool. I ain't got no beef with it. It was inspirational music, you know what I mean? But it was a good time in people's lives. But all that other shit, nah, man, I ain't with it. Yeah, we were young. We didn't know. We didn't know. We didn't know. We didn't know. we did not know. 2002 is when I found out. You know what I'm saying? 2002 is when I was like, what? Now, in 2002, I was already, what was it, 94? So 95, 96, 97, 98, 90, wait, 98, 99, 99, 2000, 1, 2, so 4 years. So it was 19, 20, 21, 22. I was 22 years old. I was already an adult. That, that was crazy. Saw the tape and was like, holy fucking shit. This fucking pervert. Oh my God. Do you see this girl? She is a little girl. Oh my God. She barely had hair in her. She was barely hairy. Barely. Okay. Mm. That was scary as hell. Okay. That was a sight for me to see. That was traumatizing. It was. I didn't see the whole thing straight through. It was kind of like watched on fast forward. And then when certain parts came, I was like, wait, stop. What is going on? What? Oh, fast forward. Oh, God, I can't. That's how I watched it. In fast forward. Stop, played for a second, fast forward. So I saw the 40-minute tape in like 10 minutes. Let's just say. That's how I did that shit. I wasn't interested in it for getting off on it or anything like that. I was interested in it because I wanted to see what the rumors were, if they were really true. That's all it was just my curiosity, and that's what it was. You guys didn't see it? Oh, God. Listen, I hate the fact that sometimes I'm a real nosy bitch. But I saw it, and like I said, in fast forward, like, play fast forward, And I was just like, oh, wait. Oh, God. Is he really? Oh, this is where he's peeing on her. Oh, God. Okay. Yeah. Even the part where he's yelling at her. Tell me. Tell daddy how old that pussy is. Oh, my God. When I heard that, I died. I fucking died. I'm like, this whole guy is admitting it. Like, all in. And then you hear, yo, Rob. And he's like, what? Oh, yeah. And then the guy goes, yo, the phone. And he's like, I'll be right there. And he's finishing off the motion he was doing until he was done. Yep. I saw it with my own two motherfucking eyes. Yep. Then I was like, who he yelling at? I stopped to rewind it. And I'm like, oh, somebody's yelling at, oh, what? And then he's saying, what? Wait, let me rewind it. What? He's saying, what to her? And she was repeating it like, she must have repeated that shit like 5 times, 6 times maybe. And he's like, yeah. You hear him all in the camera, like he's whacking off and saying, yeah, while she's doing all these motions and dancing for him and shit. Oh my God. It was just outrageous. Yes, girl, for real. Yes, they definitely, it was definitely, So, then it says, in addition to those charges, Kelly was further indicted in Florida in January of 2003. Now, remember, guys, that I was telling you, I read the indictments and everything that was in there. I have a video in my video section where it says 2003, 2002, 2003, 2004 indictments for R. Kelly. And I even have one that's also talks about the 2002 indictment solely by itself. So, you guys should go check that out if you don't know what happened and what was alleged in those documents and the evidence that was there. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. There was a lot of evidence when they went in 2003 in Florida. Yes. Yes. Let's continue. So, in addition to those charges, Kelly was further indicted in Florida in January of 2003 on 12 counts of possession of child pornography. However, the charges were dropped after the search that led to the indictment. It was ruled illegal. In 2004, allegations emerged that among Kelly's sordid tapes was one including gospel singer DeLeon Richards, who is also the wife of New York Yankees baseball player Gary Sheffield. Now that was, I actually have the guy who extorted them for money. His name is Derek Mosley. I have his indictment as well about that situation. I have the whole indictment. I have that whole shit. Let me tell you. R. Kelly got lucky. That's all I have to say is, yes, this, a lot of people are saying that, this is a spiritual warfare for R. Kelly. He's gotten very lucky, and this time around, he's not getting away with it, guys. I'm sorry, but he's not getting away with it. He's not, because he's gotten away too many times. He got lucky for a technicality, lucky for the fact that he paid off his trial. And this time around, which is the third strike, he's out. The government is not playing with him no more. That's it. That's why they're trying to make anything stick right now. They have to make things stick because he has gotten away literally with murder. You know what I mean? Allegedly. So now it talks about the Pied Piper of R&B. Despite the controversies, yeah, exactly, Ty. His luck has run out. Stick a fork in him, he's done. Exactly. This is what I'm saying. Like, guys, like, for the supporters, for you guys got to understand, like, this dude done got away with shit. Like, come on, man. He's not getting away with it no more, dudes. This dude is not getting away with it no more. He's done fucked up too many times. And they're like, no, you know what? It's time that he goes down. The documentary was just like the icing on the whole cake. Because there was layers and layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of this cake. And then all of a sudden the icing got put on top and it was over. That's it. Now people are actually sitting there and eating off the cake. You know what I mean? Yeah, they actually, Aisha, they still have that shit up on certain sites. All you have to do is type it in Google or whatever search engine you want to, and trust me, you will find it. It's still out there. It might not be both parts. It might not be both tapes. It might be one or the other, because there was actually two tapes out there. Two tapes. So, the Pied Piper of R&B. Despite the controversies, Mr. Kelly moved on with his career, releasing his first album since the allegations came up with the 1960s and 1970s era soul music inspired Chocolate Factory in 2003. So now he got, he's out on bail, and he continued his music, and he started the album Chocolate Factory. So the album became a big success, yielding the number 2 hit remix of Ignition and the top 10 single, Step in the Name of Love, as well as the top 20 single, Snake. That shit was my jam right there. Move your body like a snake, there, like that. Ow, that was my shit. That was my shit. That was my shit. That was a good hit. I like that song too. Like, damn, Kelly. Fuck. You fucker. Motherfucker. I still like that Snake song, bitch. That's how I felt. Kelly's February release of the album started an eventful year musically for the singer, songwriter, producer, as he would produce the number 1 hit Bump 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 for the now defunct teen group B2K. His productions on the Isley Brothers' Body Kiss album helped land the album at number 1. His collaborations with several other acts, including Big Timers, Cassidy, and Jennifer Lopez, became modest hits that year also. And then in 2004, he decided to release a 2-sided double album showing his different sides, titled Happy People / You Saved Me, with one side, and then Happy People, celebrating club-going, smooth, dance-oriented soul cuts, and the other showcasing Kelly's inspirational side. Both tracks released as singles in the mid-2004, with Happy People becoming a moderate hit and You Saved Me a relative flop, whose lyrics and message were lambasted as cheesy by many, including the television station VH1. Kelly and Jay-Z released a follow-up to the Best of Both Worlds album in October of 2004. Unfinished Business, which included 11 previously unreleased tracks by the duo. It debuted at number 1 on the US Billboard album charts. This release timed to coincide with the Best of Both Worlds tour. Jay-Z eventually removed R. Kelly halfway through the tour after R. Kelly accused Jay-Z's entourage of attacking him with mace or pepper spray. So yeah, Ignition was the shit too, yo. Then she says, ironically, Kelly had referred to himself on record as the Pied Piper of R&B. Last year, he had a pop hit in a collaboration with rapper Ja Rule and singer Ashanti titled Wonderful. That was my shit too. I love that song. That's a hot song right there too. He expects to release a new album titled TP3, Reloaded in July, which he had promised fans would herald back to his classic 12 play periods. So in April of 2005, Kelly released the long awaited In the Kitchen, well known among fans attending his live shows. The song was intended to be the album's lead single and received major radio airplay for a couple of months. But Kelly eventually decided to leave it as a buzz single. So it quickly followed up just weeks later with his Trapped in the Closet saga, which rapidly climbed and then suddenly fell the R&B urban charts nationwide. After the novelty success of the five-chapter song, which Kelly had likened to an audio version of Desperate Housewives prior to its release, Kelly revealed that he was working on part 6 through 10 of the song. They are releasing to radio later this summer in a similar fashion to how the first 5 were released. And Kelly has promised that the next 5 parts will tie up some loose ends that the first 5 left. TP3 Reloaded, the third single, Players Only, hit the radio airwaves and music video networks prior to the album's release. The song features the rapper The Game and is currently charting. Now remember, she wrote this book in 2010. It was published in 2010. Now, the above biography has been copied in part or in whole from an article on wikipedia.org, the free encyclopedia. It has been modified under the NGU Free Document License Section 5 in the following manner. 1. All links within the article have been removed, including text links such as pound. 2. The edit, text, and link have been removed. If you would like to update the article, you may do so from the original page, blah, 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 blah. Sections, okay, she's just talking about the article, where it came from. Then she says, moving forward to the new album, 12 Play, Fourth Quarter, it is a R. Kelly classic. Fourth Quarter is something new, fresh, alluring, and erotic for his fans. This album will send you to new heights, new places, leaving you screaming for more R. Kelly. The beats are crazy. The beats are crazy hot. The melodies are smooth and sexy. Tunes like Whole Lot of Kisses, At the Same Time, Son of a Bitch, and Go Low. 12 Play Fourth Quarter is a must-have album. R. Kelly has done it again, giving the fans what they want once again. He is a lyrical genius once again, rising to the top like the phoenix, showing no signs of slowing down as he continues to shine, showing the critics just how talented he really is. R. Kelly fans and listeners will not be disappointed if you are a true R. Kelly fan. 12 Play Fourth Quarter, rumored to be one of 4 albums that R. Kelly is to release. With 3 more vaulted somewhere. This album has excellent songs and the others are sure to be just as good. After all, he is the king of R&B. Again, the R is showing no signs of slowing down. I bought the album and I was not disappointed. Oh God, you see? This is why these women on the internet go crazy. R. Kelly is a sex maniac, sex fiend, and he lets all the women know that he is so, and they love it. They love it. They cannot get enough of R. Kelly. This is why they want him out, because they want more music to fuck to. They want more music that they can play with their pussies to. They want more music that they can slow dance to. Find another artist to love. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Keep his memories alive and find another artist to love. That's all I gotta say. That's just my opinion. It's just my opinion. Oh, good enough. What's up, chula? Okay, what are you guys saying in here? Feds win over 90% of their cases. They investigate until they have solid proof. Yeah, exactly. That's what they do. They just keep building and building and building and building until they find a whole bunch of shit that's going to stick to your ass. And now for the 3P. Ty. And now for the 3P documentary. Oh my God. They don't arrest you unless they have solid proof. Ignition used to be my favorite R. Kelly song. I mean docuseries. Oh wow. He should have been attacked. Karma is a bitch. He is a snake. I'm sorry, not sorry, but I truly don't have any empathy for R. Kelly. Diva time. I heard that story. That's my song too. Good evening. Good evening, El Good. What's up, sis? Just woke up and now listening to you, Diva. Hey, mama. I'm glad you're listening, girl. Okay. Every dog has his day. Sad. Plenty other artists. True. That's okay. If he was sexing with grown women. Right. Like I could sit there, like I say, and maybe listen to his past music if I knew he was having sex with older women. And that's how I was at first. Like that's how I thought at first. Like, oh shit, I'm a woman too. Yeah, that's right. I can get my vibe like that with a real man. You know, I've been through abuse and all this other shit. So, you know, once I did find that man, I was with that man for 10 years after I was 21. From 21 to 31, I was with one man for 10 years after all my abuse. After that, my life changed. And I stopped listening to R. Kelly, see? I didn't have his influence anymore. I wasn't hypersexual. From the beginning, I wanted to speak. Believe me, I was gritting my teeth every time I would hear something negative about me or something that is not true about me. It hurt me and I wanted to say something bad, but unfortunately, even now, I have one hand tied behind my back. However, I had to come out and say something because I know my fans are out there and they want to hear me talk. Everybody else wants to hear me talk. I wanted to hear myself talk. I have done many things that I regret. I have done many things which are wrong. Unfortunately, we do not have a lot of time to lay out all of my sins. Oh, God. Yes, we do. We have plenty of time. Lay them out, please. Lay them out. That's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for you to lay them out, bro. I got a lot that is in me that I am dealing with personally, and I am seeking help. He was seeking help? What was he seeking help? Somebody tell me who he saw. Was he seeing a therapist? Where was he seeking help? I've never heard of this. I have been talking to a pastor. Oh, he had been talking to a pastor, right? Is it the pastor that he told her, listen, you see all this videos in this wall? Yeah. I can't help myself, but I jerk off to every single one of them. Is that the same pastor he was trying to get help from? She ain't help him shit. Oh, I have been talking to a pastor, Reverend Meeks in Chicago. I think that's the one that his brother was talking about in the Surviving R. Kelly series. I think that's the one. I don't even remember. We have to look up this Reverend. Reverend Meeks. Wait, let me write this down. Hold up. We need to find Reverend Meeks. Let's see what this says. Maria, get down from my light, Maria. Maria, hey, no, get. Sorry, y'all. Reverend, what was it? Reverend, what's the name again? Reverend Meeks. I just lost my spot. Reverend Meeks in Chicago. I'm just gonna put that in Chicago. And okay, it's a male, so it's not that same lady. Okay, and he has been counseling me on some personal things that I am going through. However, I am not a person that would do what people are saying. There are many people out there saying that R. Kelly is a monster. And I just think there are many people out there misinformed about who I am. Robert goes on to tell Norris that I am not going to lie. I am not going to sit here and say I am some angel or some perfect person. But there are things that people have done in their lives that they regret. I am no different. I am a human being, and I want people to know that I am no angel here, but I am no monster either. Boy. Okay, so you're a human being. So sit in jail, wait till trial, stop crying about bail, get yourself together, and try to see if maybe you can get an inmate to help you read these things, a CO to help you read these things to help you prepare in trial, for trial. There's things you can do, bro. Sit in jail, wait, admit your wrongs because you keep saying you need help. You want help. You're always saying you need help, but you have yet to have gotten any help. You got no help. You didn't get no help. All you had was yes men. That was your help. Boy. We can understand you're probably not a monster, R. Kelly. You know, like I said, you know who I think is a real monster? Jeffrey Epstein. That's a real monster. R. Kelly's a monster too, because he's an abuser. But a real monster? That's definitely Jeffrey Epstein. Under that comes R. Kelly. Like, who are you talking about in the interview with him? Was that the one in the interview with him? The name Nate or whatever it was? Yeah. Let me see the guy's name again. Norris. Norris was the name of the interviewer. All right, Diva time. Tevin Campbell, you can welcome to. Why you say that about Tevin Campbell? That's okay if he was sexy. Why do you say that about Tevin Campbell, Aisha? Yeah, mommy, that was the name of the interviewer, baby. Norris, right? Was Norris? Norris. Yes, was the name of the interviewer. And the interviewer, it was for MTV, I think it said. I think it was the MTV interview. Wait, let me see what's it again. I believe it did say MTV when we got to the section. Or VH1, VH1 VH1 did an interview with him. Okay. Then it continues to say, I'm just writing down that this was his counselor, supposedly. There are many things that I have done in my life that I truly regret. I am no criminal. Robert asked in an interview about his success and situations with their age. Is it a concern? That is what Robert had to say. Kelly. Now, this is what R. Kelly said. He says that Kelly, that has always been a question in my mind most of the time, but I am not going to sit and lie. I am not going to ID people because most of the times I meet women, it is in clubs. And in clubs, they are supposed to be 21 and over. Many times when I have met a woman, it is coming from an after show party. I go to the party and there are all kinds of women there and they are after you. And sometimes I am after them too. Well, at least he can admit that. In addition, those are the things I am trying to change. Those are the things and I am trying to work on. Being with the wrong crowd or being around many women all the time and that whole thing. The success can get out of hand and it has gotten out of hand. I believe that is one of the reasons why this has gotten so out of hand. Oh my God. Did he really say all that? Did he? Oh boy. Did he really say that he meets them all in clubs? Because he don't meet them all in clubs. Why he lying? Why he lying? Why is he lying? He actually said they are supposed to be 21 and over. He doesn't ask for ID, and he's not going to ask for ID. He said it. I am not going to ID people because most of the times I meet the women in clubs, and in clubs they're supposed to be 21 and over. The clubs I used to go to, they were 18 and over, and they were 21 to drink. Can somebody make that make sense for me? Okay. Then he says many times when I have met a woman, it's coming from an after show party. Yeah, because you done given them bracelets after their concert or whatever show you did, and then they get to go see you backstage. No, you don't ask them for ID, and you should. Shame on you. Regardless of if you think this is a 21 and over club. Yeah, we can have sex to Tevin Campbell music. Facts. So then it says comment reporting on the above article. So this is the comment on the above little article here. It says, whenever going to a club/party and drinks are served, you are to show some form of ID to get in the door. And the age is supposed to be 21 or over. If Rob is in attendance, why should age be a concern? It is against the law to have underage women or men in a club where there is alcohol being served. Rob asked the question about the recent allegations and settlement with Tiffany Hawkins and Tracy Sampson. Why did he choose to settle? Okay, so he was asked about the allegations and the settlement with Tiffany Hawkins and Tracy Sampson. The interview asked him. And then Rob said this. The interviewer says, "Why did you choose to settle?" And this is what Robert had to say. And I quote, "I can understand why people would think that. You suppose if someone were innocent, they would be ready to fight. However, I want people to know that there is a difference when you are famous. Moreover, I wish I had not settled those. I cannot do anything about that now. But my lawyers told me at the time that I should settle because I had many things going on. Some hits were out at the time, and it was R. Kelly Rising." Oh, God. So, all right, let me get this straight. Let me get. Yo, Toonie Laguni, what's up? Ty said he forgot about the schools in rock and roll McDonald's. I can't believe what. Okay, let me just repeat this line again, okay? Mr. Kelly was asked about why did he choose to settle his settlements with Tiffany Hawkins and Tracy Sampson. And his response was, "I can understand why people would think that, like, why would he settle and, that he's guilty, Then he says, you suppose if someone were innocent, they, would be ready to fight. However, I want people to know that there is a difference when you are famous." So that means, so the difference is when you're famous, you should just settle out of court, give money away that, you could just give it away because you got it like that, to people who just want to defame you, people who want to make false allegations on you. So you're just going to pay them off and tell them, here, shut the fuck up and go away. Is this your logic? Is this really what you're trying to say? Let's repeat this again. Let's make this fucking shit make sense, okay? Because this shit makes no fucking sense. Just pay attention. And this is coming from R. Kelly. These are his words. And I quote his words. You suppose if someone were innocent, they would be ready to fight. However, I want people to know that there is a difference when you are famous. But, boy, go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down. Go sit down, R. Kelly. Go sit down. I'm sorry, bro. No. Then he says, moreover, I wish I had not settled those. I wish you didn't either. I wish you would have fought those. I wish you would have. Because you would have been locked up a long time ago, and more girls wouldn't have gotten hurt. Yeah. So I really wish you didn't either. Then he says, I cannot do anything about that now. But my lawyers told me at the time that I should settle because I had many things going on. Some hits were out at the time, and it was R. Kelly Rising. So his lawyers gassed him up to settle out of court because he had a lot of music going on that was top 10 hits, and he needed to be out on the streets to continue making music because he was rising to the top still. And being that he was rising to the top, they didn't want him to stop. Really? Mom life was such chuleta. Oh boy. Then it says, in addition, at the time those people came at me, the lawyers said it was best for me not to go on with this because it could mess up my career or whatever. Ave Maria. And now I regret that. I wish I had fought. If it were today, I would fight that. I truly would fight that. So, for everybody that says R. Kelly didn't know what he was signing, R. Kelly didn't know that he was settling out of court with these girls. It was all Daryl McDavid. Daryl McDavid did everything, and R. Kelly didn't know about nothing because he can't read or write. Pero ¿qué pasó aquí? Huh? In the words of R. Kelly, and I quote, those were his words. Okay. Who's your fave 20? Who's this? Free R. Kelly. Free R. Kelly. Yes, that's what you say all day. It's okay. Ty, it's all right. They can say free R. Kelly. It's okay. It's okay. Are you part of the dream team? Your fave 20? Or Ty, you know this person from somewhere else, babe? Let me know. Now, I'm going to say something, y'all. If you guys are R. Kelly supporters and you are part of the dream team, when you come into my chat, just so like there is no confusion, like what Brooke did on her channel, just so that there's no confusion, please be respectful and say hashtag dream team, you know, when you come into the chat so that we know that you are part of the dream team. If not, watch it because my mods will snip your ass. I got plenty of them. We the wrench gang over here. Okay? I got plenty of mods and they will snip your ass. Okay? So I'm just letting you know. My channel is a public channel. I do not discriminate on anyone coming in and having a free thought. It's okay. I don't mind conversation. But when you get disrespectful and be stupid, then that's when we have issues. You want to say free R. Kelly? It's okay. Free R. Kelly. It's okay. Because to me, he's not going to be free, according to the records and everything else that I'm looking at. So it's okay that we can have our difference of opinions, you know, because I'm going to say hashtag convict R. Kelly 2021. That's all I'm screaming. See what I'm saying? we could do this, you know what I mean? And not have issues with each other because it's just our opinions. It's okay. Yeah, let me give one to mom right now. I just gave one to you, mom. You are now officially part of the Wrench Gang gang. Okay? It's all right. Free R. Kelly. It's okay, honey. I understand your feelings. It's all right. It's okay. It's okay. We're just here reading a book. You can sit back and enjoy the read. I'm not ridiculing him. I'm just reading this book and saying my thoughts and opinions because that's all it is, thoughts and opinions. And we are getting some facts out here that were reported by this young woman who was dating R. Kelly when she was 25. She wasn't a little girl. She was a whole woman. She let her experience know that she did have a good time with R. Kelly. She said the sex was great. The only thing she didn't like was that he was too controlling to the point where he started isolating her from people. And now she's going through his history. So it says, in addition, at the time, those people came at me with lawyers. In addition, at the time, those people came at me. The lawyers said it was best for me not to go on with this because it could mess up my career or whatever. And now I regret that. I wish I had fought. If it were today, I would fight that. I truly would fight that. This other thing that is at me now, people claiming whatever they are claiming, I am fighting it. I am not settling that because I feel like I keep settling things and it is as if everybody is coming out of the woodwork trying to be paid. So he's saying he feels like everybody was attacking him at one time and everybody was just trying to get paid. No, everybody was trying to get you locked up and nobody wanted you to get locked up. So instead, people misled other people to do other things so that you can be free and continue to make your music. You were worth a lot of money to the industry, so they let you continue. That's why they helped him out with whatever he needed at this point. Then he says, now the narrator of the article, the interviewer, he's making a comment to this statement that R. Kelly says, and he says, one has to wonder if a woman keeps having sex with a man for months and years, and she keeps coming back for more, where is the wrongdoing? Now, that's a good question. Where is the wrongdoing? Like they say, the girls keep coming back for more, or they stay for as long as they do. It's all part of intimidation. He intimidates the girls. He manipulates their mind. What does a man do with a woman when he doesn't want her to leave? He fucks with her head. And then you're like, but why are you cheating on me? No, I love you, babe. It's only me and you. I love you. No, do anything in the world. You are my son, my moving and everything else. And he comes with dozens of roses and brings you on a trip and all these things. And you're like, oh my God, he loves me so. Okay, it was just a mistake. And then it happens again. And then you accept him again. And then it happens again. And then you accept him again. It happens. It's normal in relationships. These girls were in so-called relationships with him. This is how he had them thinking that they were in relationships. He was a pimp. He's a pimp, is how I see it. Then the commentator says, the person, has the power to stop going back. One has to wonder again, if you, the person, continues to have sex for years, are you not having consensual sex? This is where they say volunteers are not victims, right? Because it's consensual sex. Yes, it is consensual sex. But you're having sex with minors, which is illegal by law. Like I said the last time, human nature is human nature. Yes, we all know that human nature, older men like younger girls, and at times older women like younger men. This is human nature. Women and men also date people of their own ages. So it is human nature, but morally, by law, morally it doesn't look right. By law, it's not right. Period. Whether it was consensual or not. If you are under the age of consent, you're a whole fucking pedophile. I'm sorry. You're a pedophile. Legally, by law, you're a pedophile. You're a sex abuser. You're a sex offender. You like little girls. That's what it is. And if it's a continued pattern, you like little girls, it's a problem. Now the commentator continues to say, Rob asked in an interview about his fame, influence, and reputation involving young girls. This is what Robert had to say. And I quote, all right, now you're coming over here, Shay Thomas, talking about our sister Brooke. Why are you calling her a fraud? Get the fuck off my page. You have a problem with her liking Teen Truth? We're all women at the end of the day. We're not on sides here. We're all one blood. You feel me? And if you're not on the one blood team, then you can get the fuck off my page too. Thank you. Mods, I love you. Chop them bitches. Just chop them. You already know. If you come into my chat and you don't put hashtag Dream Team and you come in with any type of disrespect, you will be blocked, deleted, whatever the fuck it is that my mods got to do. That's what it is. We gang over here. We don't play that shit. Okay? I don't mind y'all being in the bushes, or if y'all want to ask a question, cool. Just don't be disrespectful. That's all I ask. Because at the end of the day, there's more to life than R. Kelly. And, as soon as all of this shit is over with, there's going to be other things to talk about. I mean, there's other things to talk about now, but dealing with this R. Kelly situation, it's a lot of work. So, I love you, mods. Keep doing your thing. Watch out for them fucking groupies. Because that's what I call them. Fucking groupies. I don't want groupies on my page. I don't like groupies. So if you're a groupie, don't even step. Don't. Okay. Now that we got that over with, right? Okay. Where was I at? Okay, so now Kelly says this, and I quote, if it is just about young girls, that is just, what? He said, if it is just about young girl that is just not me. Now he sounds like Sip Sip. Oh, God. Okay. He's probably just saying if it is just about young girls, that is just not me. In other words, I guess he's saying he don't really like just young girls. That's not him. Because I have not done that. Man. Now he's saying he hasn't done. He's contradicting himself all over the place in this interview. Then he says, because I have not done that. Nevertheless, as far as women in general, I do honestly believe that your fame has a lot to do with why you get with women. So, okay, let me analyze this thing. Let me see. So he's trying to say that when he was younger, before he became famous, he was an ugly duckling. Women didn't throw themselves at him or want him. But since he became famous, it has a lot to do with why he gets women. I walk into a club and I can come out with 2 or 3 women. He says that he walks into a club and he can come out with 2 or 3 women. And that is a problem for me. I was living the life of R. Kelly. But that is something that I am working on. So he's saying that he likes to have 2 or 3 women with him no matter what. And he knows that that's a problem for him. And that he's living the R. Kelly life. He's not Robert Sylvester Kelly at that point. He's R. Kelly. He's talking to him. He's talking about himself like as a third person. He definitely has, what do they call that? Narcissistic personality. And he also has, I did a thing on R. Kelly's if he's mentally ill. And, they said that he has not bipolar personality, narcissistic personality. He's also a sociopath. And he's just an all-around true narcissist who has a sex addiction. Then he says, but that is something that I'm working on. I am trying to change that part of my life and make it better. I'm trying to take one step at a time doing that. Well, Mr. Kelly, my advice to you is to admit your wrongs. Confess your sins. Tell us what you have done wrong that you regret. Why don't you just be a man and talk about it, man? That's the only way you're going to get help is if you talk about it. You got to get it out. You got to admit your mistakes. You got to admit your wrongs. Don't just say you did wrong and you regret it. What were your wrongs? When you talk about them and admit them, then you can be a better man. Until then, sit in jail. Yes, narcissistic people are very, very dangerous. So, okay. I'm sorry, I was just going in the chat seeing what's going on. All right. Like I said, so he just needs to just admit that. He needs to just You know what? I honestly think he needs to just take a plea deal. I don't think he's going to be able, like, I see it like this. You know what I think? Out of all the situations that are going on with him right now, right? We all know that he has 4 cases, correct? All right. 2 in Illinois, 1 in New York, and 1 in Michigan. The one in Michigan, they'll probably wind up just dropping that, right? This is what I see. This is my opinion. This is what I think. Looking at everything, I think they will also probably wind up dropping or dismissing or some to that effect Faith Rogers' claim, because that's a very hard that's a very hard thing to prove, because when you get herpes, there's no infection time. You know, like certain STDs, they say, okay, well, you caught the STD, so it took you within 2 to 3 months to get incubated for it to show up on a culture. You know what I mean? And then there's some things like HIV, syphilis, HPV, and herpes. Now, these STDs in particular have no time frame of incubation. It could have been you could have had herpes for 3 years, not even known it, was with your partner, right? Say you were with one partner, because you know, if you're sexually active, say you're dating somebody, you're not committed to anyone, so you're dating, let's just say, 2 guys in this 1 year. You know, we don't always protect ourselves. Sometimes we just say, fuck it, let's just go with the flow. I want to fuck you, want to fuck me, let's go, let's get it. Whether it's a one night stand, somebody you dating, or you're in a relationship, right? Okay. You trust the person, you say to yourself, okay, or you're just in the moment and you want it, and you're hot and you're heavy. You decide not to protect yourself. Now you're having sex with these 2 different men or women, and one of the 2 just gave you herpes. Here it is. You stop dating those 2 women. At the end of the year, you're with another woman or man, right? Okay. Now you decide to get into a committed relationship with this person, right? Okay. Now you're with this person. You still don't know you still don't know you have herpes, but you have herpes. You caught herpes the first time from one of the first 2 girls or guys you were with, right? Okay. You're in a relationship. You're with this person for a year. You're totally not using any protection. It's just you and him or her, and you are straight up dating, committed to each other. You break up. Let's say another year. You're with that person for a year. You break up for a year. You're with them for a year, then you break up. Now here it is. 2 years have done passed by. You get into another relationship with somebody. You start dating again. So now you're dating 2 people at one time again. You're using protection, and then every so often you might not use it. All of a sudden, here it is, you're rolling into the 4th year. Boom! You have an outbreak. You have an outbreak. Why are you having an outbreak? Because you're stressed out. You might be sick. You might have caught pneumonia. You might have a cold or some type of immune deficiency going on, or something going on with your lymph nodes, or you just might just have the natural cold. And on top of that cold, you're not eating right. You're stressed out. And all of a sudden you break out in herpes bumps, right? Because another thing I have to say is, When we go to GYNs and to urologies, right, to check ourselves out as men and women, men go to the urologist and women go to the gynecologist. So when you go for a normal checkup, they do not, and I'm going to repeat this, they do not give you herpes tests. They do not give you AIDS tests. Unless you request it, and sometimes they don't even do it unless they have a reason to do it. So if you don't have no sores, you're not breaking out, or you're not complaining of any type of HIV symptoms, you're not going to get checked for that. Women only get checked when they're pregnant. Okay? So you could be walking around with herpes, human papilloma, syphilis, and not get checked unless you have symptoms. This is a known motherfucking fact. Okay? Let's continue. I'm sorry, I'm not looking in the chat, guys. I'm going to go back into chat, see what's going on. All right, you know what? Block that bitch, y'all. She come back on this shit. Block her ass, please. Or can you block her from her name now? I don't even know. Guys, if you can block her the next time she comes out and says some stupid shit, or just comes out, period, block her ass. Thank you. I love you guys. So then he continues to say, okay, that I'm trying to take one step at a time at doing that. So he wants to change his life, and he's working on things. Then the commentator says, he is genuinely aware of the fame and influence. He sounds very sincere about taking responsible steps to rectify his current situations. When one has acquired the superstar status as he has, there will always be women everywhere he goes. Is it fair for him to be singled out by the media when it comes to the involvement of women? After all, you see superstars. After all, you see superstars of his stature level leave the clubs with 4, 5, 6 women all the time. Yeah, but they're women. They're not little girls. And he don't leave the club with them little girls. He meets them privately in other places. He sends them backstage. You understand? Like that, it doesn't work like that. Then Rob asked in an interview the question about the rumors and stories about him preferring young women. So this is what Robert had to say. So now he was asked the question about his rumors and stories about him preferring to younger women. And this is what he had to say. All right, listen, guys. I am going to put this on pause for a second. We're going to take a break because I need to go to the restroom and get me some more to drink. I'm going to continue. I'm going to share my screen, and I'm going to play the little skit from Pierre, the comedian, comic Pierre, guys. I don't know if I can put, let me see something. Okay, copy. Okay, guys. I'm going to put this link in the chat. I want you guys to go follow Pierre. He's a comedian who was on Ice Cube's movie Friday. And he's done other things too. He used to work in Def Jam. He was a comedian. He's still a comedian, but he's on YouTube now. He has his YouTube channel, and he would really appreciate it if you guys shared his content and subscribe to his channel, because he's trying to grow his channel. Now, this video I'm about to play is one of his skits to his iPod show that he has on YouTube. This is his YouTube channel. Like, subscribe, and share his content. I asked for permission to share his content, and he didn't answer, but I did ask permission first. And he was, very happy. He wants people to share his stuff, so I'm sharing it. So here we go. It's a long skit. It's about a half an hour. I already played some of it earlier in the live. If you guys missed it, you can watch it later on in the replay. There we go. Let me rewind it just a little, I guess. Okay, guys, here we go.
Me, that's all I want. It can't like Dennis. You be no Gail. I don't want none of that. I don't want none of that noise. I just want to between you and me having an adult conversation.
Okay.
We can talk about coloring books,
Right.
crayons,
Okay.
whatever you like to do.
That's fine. I like coloring books. If you could step back.
I don't want you to answer on back.
Yeah, step back.
Yeah.
Somebody get him a therapist. He's gonna need therapy.
I know what it is. Okay. All right. Your last one.
Somebody to talk to. R. Kelly number 4.
From the Warriors and shit.
Hi.
From the Warriors in 79.
Oh, wow. His neck moves.
You're looking at the wrong thing. He's been
The
bench
pec-
pressing backwards. Man, chest go in, shoulder blades go out. All right.
That's the time for jokes right now. This is a serious
Yes,
moment.
sir.
It's impressive. Very impressive. Could you make your chest move one more time, please?
Once a minute. Look at his face. See,
And
like
his
that?
whole upper moves.
Yeah, along with the whole upper movement. See that?
I
That's
see.
another different type of muscle right there.
I see.
They can't do that. They just practice make this move. I got
All
all
right,
that.
right.
Can you make something move in the back, like in your back?
What?
In your back.
In my back? Can I make something move in my back?
Muscles in your back.
We can try it.
Oh. Man,
Oh,
somebody.
I see. His mouth was still moving.
Hey. You know what I'm saying? I
You're
got,
like a
I got
hot
the perfect
pocket.
body for the type of woman you got. Don't you know?
Yeah.
You think you can handle me?
Ooh.
Oh, I know I can handle you now.
Okay.
I can pick you up.
Oh, you
Not
can,
no car either.
oh, you can pick me up?
You
You
know I
sure?
can pick you up. Not no, you know, car. You got all.
Oh,
All right, there's gonna be a love section right here.
okay.
Yeah.
You finish the question?
No, I just wanted to actually see what he was doing working with physically.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I need to ask you, what's the freakiest thing you'll do?
Oh, the sweetest thing I do to you?
Yeah.
Nah, just give me that sucker right now. I'll show you.
Oh, shit, man.
I'll lay you down.
Okay.
Bottom part of the bunk bed.
God damn, you got
The
bunk
bottom
beds.
part?
Yeah,
Shit.
bunk bed. I'm putting you in a bunk bed.
A bunk
Live with your
bed?
cousin?
Bunk bed.
You got bunk beds at
Yeah, I
home?
got a bunk bed.
You
don't have-
bottom
you don't
for
have
real.
a full-
I'm different.
You don't have a full, at least a
I got a
full
bunk bed.
or a king?
I can bend you over, like hang from the top.
Wow.
Don't remember that, Kelly. Whoa.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Are you okay with that, Candy?
Oh yeah, it's something different. I know you never had that.
All right,
No,
well,
not
well,
on the bunk bed.
Well, step back for okay, good.
Step
It's
back.
time for Kelly, Miss Candy to eliminate one of the beautiful Kellys. Is it going to be Kelly number 1 you eliminate? Is it going to be Kelly number 2? Is it going to be Kelly number 3? Or is it going to be Kelly number 4? Which one got to go?
Kelly number 4 got to go. I ain't doing nothing on no bunk bed.
Wow.
I thought he had a shot.
Me too.
What's your last parting words, Mr. Kelly? Come on, sit up there and say your last words to the young lady. Make it quick, snappy. Get yourself out of here. You're a court case here.
No, I know, man. But this some bullshit, man. No, this is some bullshit, man. I'm sitting here standing here with the goddamn 3. Fuck these niggas, man.
But you
No, don't want to hear nothing, man.
No, but
You sabotaged me. I came here for you.
Robert,
I bought you a lifetime of a goddamn teddy bear.
Robert, would you
You want
calm
to
down?
emotional ass nigga right here?
Robert, you said
I
about
don't even know what the fuck this is.
Robert,
Fucking Joe Camel.
that's
Baby, man.
facts. That's facts.
You gonna kick me? You gonna kick me? I'll put you in the ball, take you to Disney and everything.
You said the bottom part of the
It
bunk
doesn't
bed.
matter. They can't do that. They're not even physically
Robert,
nothing.
Robert,
I know you're trying to stay home from a bunk bed and do that shit.
hopefully they have a full grown person bed. I can't do bunk beds. You see?
You asked what type of bunk bed it was,
Robert,
man.
would you
All
just calm down?
Twins out the top of the keys.
All right. Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you,
Robert, would you, Robert, have a
Damn. All right. We got down to 3. Okay, make it quick. Okay. Let's be quick with the answers. All right. Damn.
I couldn't do the bunk bed.
Oh, damn. You might make the right choice to get rid of him. He was emotional.
Yeah.
That was
Next emotional one, you just gotta go.
Yeah, you have an interview with Gail coming up next.
Definitely gotta get rid of.
Okay.
Can I get rid of somebody? Do I ask another question?
Yeah, well, you can ask another question.
Okay. Well, number one, step back up here, please.
Well, make it quick, brother. Eliminate the answer.
What's the freakiest thing you ever done to a woman?
Well, I just like to say the freakiest thing I ever did to a woman involves her legs up in the air and involves warm water and a peppermint.
Wow. It was breath fresh.
That warm water, something else.
Peppermint pussy. Warm water. Warm water.
Warm water.
You delivering a baby. I need you to go.
Okay.
Yeah. You got to go.
RGZ, you got to go.
Bye.
I was just trying to be honest.
I didn't ask for no midwife.
Damn.
Warm water and
Damn,
peppermint.
bro. That's a bad
Legs in the air.
Yeah. All
Warm
right.
water.
Thank you, RGZ. Damn, RGZ. Okay. See? All right. Well, down to these 2, right? Ooh,
All right.
You got Fiesta Kelly, and Fiesta Kelly, and Surviving Kelly. All right.
Survive. Okay.
All right. Ask me a question.
R. Kelly number you. Yep. You knew who I was talking to too.
And a bird.
Oh, so you sing too.
My little bit.
Okay, so I need you to sing me "Mary Had a Little Lamb."
Mary had a little lamb.
Okay, you can stop. You can stop. You can stop.
Step back.
Nope, you can definitely stop.
Yeah.
Stop.
Ooh, might lost it. Here it comes. I don't know if this was gonna be a kicker.
R. Kelly number 3, please step up here.
Oh, shit.
If you would please, you are at least old enough to know of the turns back in the 1970s and 80s and 90s, right? I need you to do your best Temptation turn.
Just
Oh, shit.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you.
I'm gonna let her ask one more question. So, how do you feel so far? Are you caught between? You're not even telling me the answer is, but how do you feel between the 2 Kellys left? Are you choice getting hard or what?
It's a little tight, given I.
Yeah, you're young. So I get
It's a little tight. It's a little tight.
Okay, but I'm quite sure you get into it.
I'm really hard on the decision between. Yeah. So I'm really tied up.
Wow.
With the question. Oh.
Shit, okay. All right. Well, here's the final question. She's gonna ask each one of you, which is gonna determine which one of y'all are gonna win the date with the lovely Candy. Which R. Kelly, number 3 or number 2? Here we go.
R. Kelly number 2. Can I ask you something, please? Step up.
Okay, now.
By your mannerisms, I have to ask: has a woman ever gotten a restraining order put on you?
Thank you.
I gotta talk about that right now.
Oh,
That's your final answer?
that's it?
You think you'll get it with that?
You sure?
I mean, find out. All you got to do is find out. I tell you like this, ain't never been enforced though.
All right. Never enforced. All right. Okay.
Okay. Oh, R. Kelly number 3, please. Same question for you, sir.
Has a woman ever gave me a restraining order?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been known to,
Let me tell you why. I don't care about that contract.
Oh.
She couldn't handle the distance of the dick I was drilling with.
Oh.
And that's why she asked for a hold on. And that's why she asked for a restraining order.
Yeah, I done knocked the alignment out.
Oh.
And rearranged her cubicle.
Yeah, she has a car and a job. Okay.
Nah, her vagina box. I
Oh.
want you to know I'm fitting to rearrange your snot box.
Did you put?
Oh, that's what she knew. Hold on, Mr. Kelly. Those are the answers you think gonna get it for you? Like
She got to survive this dick therapy.
Oh.
Wow.
Dick down, lick down,
Okay.
all around. Fuck what they say.
Oh.
My mind and my imagination right now is duality.
Wow. All right. So let me get some opinions so far. The last two between you, Rex. What would you say for Candy? What kind of advice would you give Candy for picking the next her date? This will be a man, maybe a man she might marry.
Well, you know, it's kind of fucked up, but go for what you know, baby. You know, this is your choice. See, this is what you want in your life. You go with what was in your heart, baby. What was in your heart?
Wow. Okay. Okay, Tammy. Let Tammy try to tell your girl.
Well, R. Kelly number 3 was getting me kind of moist. So was he?
Oh, he got you there?
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, you might need to
Because
go
the
with that.
wrap the face. I should
Yeah,
wrap
yeah,
the face.
definitely.
The key word is moist.
The keyword is
No.
Okay. So let me ask you. I've heard the last two. Your choices are really rough. I think you're gonna be in for a surprise with both of them.
Yeah,
Who you choose?
I'm trying to figure out where you found this.
Yeah. At Home Depot. R. Kelly Depot. He just got out of somewhere. Yeah, he got out of marriage.
Okay, Diva.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Oh.
Wow.
Oh.
Okay. So far, what do you think? What do you think? Which one do you think?
I kind of like R. Kelly number 2's vocals better. So he sang "Mary Had a Little Man."
And you like Mary? You like nursery rhymes?
I do.
Wow.
My dad, before he left, he used to actually sing those to me all the time.
Well, he left.
Before that left.
So
There's a story there too.
so you've been through some shit. I see right now. Okay, now
With
All
her
right.
daddy.
This date here, this person right here is going to be the next man that you're going to be with. So think of it hard, think of it long.
I want the one that does drugs.
You know, damn. Oh, you're gonna do okay. So hold on. I'm gonna ask you which one you're gonna get. You're gonna do a little drum roll, make a choice. You're gonna know which one.
The one that does drugs.
Okay, which one is number who? Number 2?
Yeah.
Number 2. All right, let's go. All right, Mr. 2. You need that wrong. What? Me?
When you find out how old she really is, the time they're gonna give you, you're gonna wish you OD on the
Okay, so you're a player hater, Kelly. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, get the fuck out of here. You want that same ass shit. Okay. All right. Arcade number 3. What would you say to the lovely Kelly?
You did the right thing.
I know I did, because I'm gonna put you in a facility to help you get off drugs. That's why I picked you.
Oh, put that shit. Hold on, put that.
Project.
Hey, you want to come back?
No.
Nigga, you want to come back?
I
Come on, man,
wanna
come
do-
get this
I
motherfucker.
wanna
She's
get
trying to
him
get
off
me
drugs.
gone, dog.
I'm gonna get him clean.
No, I don't want to be clean. I like being dirty, baby.
All right, well,
Get him the fuck out of here.
Thank you so much. All right. Hey, you can step outside.
You don't get to touch him? I can't touch him.
No, you can't touch it, man.
Bye.
Thanks for the Kelly for stopping through. All right. Well, Candy, I want to tell you, first of all, all right, close the door. Let me get up for, her really name is Candy. It's really Dominique Danielle.
Hi.
She's a very funny Instagram model, comedian. She kills it on there. I saw her in there. I saw her in a movie before. She killed it in there, and I said, man, I'm going to holler at her, man. So where you from?
So originally, I'm from East St. Louis, Alton, Illinois. I've been in Atlanta for like over 10 years now. So I moved here 13 years old, teenager. Been here grinding ever since. Yeah.
And I know you have a lot of followers. What do you think? How do you contribute?
Cardi, what's up, baby? Girl, we was over here watching a little skit from Pierre the comedian. And he did a little dating game of R. Kelly where a young girl who's supposed to be a young girl, teenage girl, she was acting like a teenage girl. And she had 4 different R. Kellys there, and she had to pick the R. Kelly to go home with. She picked the R. Kelly who does drugs so she could put him in a rehab. But yeah, guys, I put the link. I'm going to put the link in again to his channel so you guys can follow him. Please subscribe to this man. He, remember, he's a comedian. He was on a couple of movies, man. He's worked with Ice Cube and a few other people there. I would have picked none of them too. She had no choice. She had to pick somebody. If you want, you can go back. Like if you watch the replay later, I played a good portion of the video in the beginning, and now we just finished the video again. So now we just finished the video. So if you get a chance, mommy, you know, you can go through it. All right. But we are going to go back to our book and continue. How long have we been on? I haven't even peeped the time. All right, we've been on for 2.5 hours. So what I'm gonna do is, I guess this will be the last chapter, and then we'll continue some more another day. Wait, okay. All right, wait, no. Oh, okay, yeah, I think this is it here. Where we left it at, wait. Okay, so yeah, so as I was saying that I had left it at that, this is why I really wish I had not done that. So then he says that when I go into a club, if I see a young lady that's looking at me and I'm looking at her and the whole eye contact thing happens and she happens to be sexy to me or attractive to me, then I may approach her. Many times I do not get to approach them. Oh, I already read this. Damn, why did I lose my spot? Hey, did I read that? No, I didn't read that. I'm sorry. Right, because I had read that he had preferred to younger women. That's a new one to me. Wait. Right, okay, this is where we were. Rob asked in an interview the question about the rumors and stories about him preferring young women. And this is what Robert had to say. He said, I have not heard Robert prefers young women. I have not heard that rumor. That's a new one to me. But I know I got a reputation out there, and I really do believe because of the 2 lawsuits in the past that I settled I do believe that me being famous has left a trail of people trying to come at me. And then rumor got around also that I settle things. I pay money to make it go away. That is why I really wish I had not done that. Oh, God, is he really trying to say he's like, I got a reputation out there. And being that I settled 2 lawsuits, people see that I'm famous and that all these people trying to get at me, and it's because I have money, and they all know that I get around, and they all know that I settle things, so I can make things go away. So they're just like, fuck it. They're just lying on me because they want to lie on me because they know that I settle things. Then he says, when I go into a club, if I see a young lady that's looking at me and I'm looking at her and the whole eye contact thing happens and she happens to be sexy to me or attractive to me, then I may approach her. Many times I do not get to approach them because they are approaching me. I believe in my fans, and I know that my fans believe in me. They still play my music. My music is still selling. That lets me know that this situation did not affect that. However, I believe that people got into my personal business in the studio. Yeah, people got into your personal business. They went into your gym bags and they found your tapes and they decided to expose you. That's what happened. You're right. That's what happened. You're right, Mr. Kelly. You're right. Oh, wait. Oh, you want me to play the concert video again, go? Guys, Cherise, mamita. What's up, baby? Hi, mama. Diva Time wants me to play the mayhem. I'll probably leave you guys off with that one. Now, the commentator says he has answered the question to the rumors and stories of young women. Robert has faced the public, took the stand, and faced adversity in the eye. In the interview, when asked the question about how he felt about the boycotting of his music, this is what Robert had to say. He said, and I quote, I only know of one, and that really hurt me. It really hurt me because those people do not know me. They have never seen me, and I have never seen them. And I said to myself, this has got to be some kind of setup to hurt me, because why would someone be on TV breaking my CDs when they don't know the facts, when I haven't been charged, and when nobody has said, you're guilty? Why break my CD? I have given you 13 years of my music and me. Oh my God, he done said it right there. What? Did he really do a repeat? Ty! Hashtag 3P. Yo! Ave Maria, that's crazy. Did you hear what he said? He said, yo, he sounds like a broken record. Look, they have never seen me and I have never seen them. And I said to myself, this has got to be some kind of setup to hurt me. Because why would someone be on TV breaking my CDs when they don't know the facts, when I haven't been charged, and when nobody has said you're guilty? Why break my CD? I have given you 13 years of my music and me. He went from 13 years to 30 years. Oh my God. Then the commentator says, Robert Kelly is one of the best in the music industry when it comes to songwriting, producing, and co-producing. He is the lyrical genius of his era. The music industry needs his talent. Oh, no wonder why you people are going crazy, because y'all need his talent. I keep saying it, y'all need his talent to move on with your lives. You just can't get over R. Kelly music. I don't understand. I don't get it. Robert is innocent of all charges in the court of law. Why would stations boycott his music? Get over it and move on. Let us, the public, hear more of R. Kelly's music. Oh, get the fuck out of here. Y'all be bugging. Like I said, R. Kelly's cool. I don't mind R. Kelly, but like I said, I can only listen to collaborations at this time and date and point in time in my life because if they still play it and it happens to be Fat Joe or something, you know what I'm saying? And we talking about, oh, we thugging, rolling like what? Oh, you know, okay. You know, I can listen to it as Fat Joe. You feel me? So now Kelly's response to that was, yeah, and this is America. I have always said I have a few issues that I am dealing with. In my music, I cry. It is a cry. People that listen to me know that. They know my heart is honest about the fact that I am no angel here. I am trying to come out. I got songs that are great, beautiful. I believe I can fly songs. And I got these bump and grind songs. But that is a struggle. Oh God. He's saying one day he's good, one day he's a devil, one day he's an angel, one day he's a devil. It all just depends on what's coming out of him. And he cries in all his music. It's a cry. All his music is all a cry. Then he says, there are two sides to all of us. Everybody is struggling with something. Nobody is perfect. We are all human, and I am dealing with something. Moreover, I am not ashamed to say I have a problem with women. However, I am not the things that people are saying about me. Boy, so we want to know. So, what is your problem with women? What problem do you have with women? How do you treat your women? How do you treat your women? Mm? We all know that everybody has two sides to them. People do struggle. We are all human. Nobody is perfect. You're right. I absolutely agree with you, Kelly. I absolutely agree with you there. We all are human. We all make mistakes. Nobody is perfect. People are struggling. This happens. Yes, true. But when you keep saying, I need help, I apologize, I'm sorry, I know I was wrong, I know I could do wrong, I know I'm a sinner, but I'm not a bad guy. Yes, we know that you're not a bad guy and you're a sinner. We understand, we get it. But you didn't stop. This is the problem. You didn't stop. You let all that fame and everything go to your head. And then he says, however, I am not the things that people are saying about me. Robert asked in an interview about the comments he made about having a problem with women. And does he talk to his pastor about it? And then this is what Robert said. And I quote, yes, he does sound like Donald Trump. You ain't lying. And he says, yes, that, and just the problem with myself. Sometimes I get egotistical and I do not want to be like that. Sometimes I am R. Kelly and I really just want to be Robert. Sometimes people influence me. You know what I'm saying. Oh, God. Yeah, your entourage is always rooting for you and you have plenty of yes men. Yes, we understand what you're saying. We understand what you're saying. Sometimes I want to take a drink. Sometimes I do not. And sometimes I may do it because somebody says, hey man, let's go drink. I am growing, and it is a part of growing. You start seeing yourself for who you really are because you start seeing life for what it is. And you start having kids and a family and a wife and stuff. You do not want to hurt the ones you love, and you do not want to make the same mistakes. And then the commentator says, one has to wonder, has the media dealt too harshly with Robert Kelly? No, no. We should have been harsher back then when he did all that shit with Aaliyah and that came out. We should have been harsher when all that shit came out with Tiffany. So no, the media didn't do a good job and neither did the judicial system. Because of his trial, like all people, he is human. He is a man. We all have flaws and we all have problems that we have to deal with. What makes his DNA any different? Now, Robert was asked in an interview if he has any regrets about his behavior and women. This is what he had to say. Well, as far as women or partying too much, it is not just women. Of course, I have no shame in saying I love women, and I do, and I probably always will. But I have a problem with trusting people, just as I have a problem being around the wrong people. And this has led me to something like this. Okay, so you're trying to say that all the influences around you are the ones who make you do these things? Are they putting guns to your head and saying, yo, listen, R. Kelly, why don't we have an orgy? Yo, come on, man. Come on, you can do it. Snap your fingers. You know them bitches drop. They baja panties. They baja panties. Come on, you can do it, Kels. Come on. Kels, come on, Kels. Let's have some drinks, yo. Come on, Kels. Here, smoke a blunt. Here. Yeah. And he's being the yes man? Really? Your foot hurts? What's the matter with it? Hold on. Give me 1 second, guys. Let's take a quick little break. Sorry about that, guys. I had to time out. My baby girl's going through something right now. Mom to the rescue. Yeah, I did discuss the Florida case. I actually have a video there, Diva. Um, I have one just discussing 2002, and then I have a video discussing 2002, 2003, and 2004. Everything that popped off. Everything. I have the whole indictment, the evidence they found, and everything. Yes, girl. Yes. Atmos! What's up, puppy? Atmos is in here. Yeah, hi, Atmos. She said 3P. Okay, so let me go back to the book. Like I said, this will be the last this last little chapter here. I'll probably read one more page. All right, now it says okay. So we all have flaws and we all have problems that we have to deal with. What makes his DNA different? Robert was asked in an interview if he has any regrets about his behavior and women, and this is what he had to say. Well, as far as women are partying too much, it's not just women, of course. I have no shame in saying I love women. Oh, this is what I already read this. Somebody got it out of my studio because I got too many people in the studio. Wait, there is an album out there right now that they claim is my album, and it is all over the place. Somebody got it out of my studio because I got too many people in the studio. These are things I am trying to change in my life. The women thing, the friends thing. I probably spent like $2 million a year just on Chinese food and pizza for everybody because I got these 10 people in the studio that does not sing or that do not produce. Who are these 10 people that he has in his studios that he be buying pizza for and Chinese food for? That he does spend at least $2 million a year to buy 10 people Chinese food. Really? Who are these 10 people? Inquiring minds want to know. Then the commentator says, this seems to be a non-factor question as to how he, as a man, should react to women. The game between men and women remains the same. The only factor that has changed is the faces. Some women do not trust men. Some men do not trust women. It is a meat market out there. Trust will always be an issue between men and women. Trust is the one thing that is truly sacred in all relationships. One has to wonder what his behavior supposed to be like when it comes to dating. Now, Rob was asked in an interview, would you like to say anything to your fans? This is what Rob had to say. Okay, guys, pay attention to all the R. Kelly supporters out there that are probably in the bushes. If they are in the bushes, anybody's in there or anybody that's watching, R. Kelly has a message for you guys. And he says, this is the message he would like to send to his fans. First, I want to apologize to my fans for all of this and thank them for being there for me through thick and thin. Because even in my past, my fans have always been there for me. And I just want to ask them to focus on my music and do not focus on this. Just focus on the music, focus on my talent, and get through this with me. Moreover, I want to ask people out there to pray for me. Not just that I come through the situation, but that I am the man that I want to be and a better person. Okay, fans, you heard what he said. Focus on his music. That's what you guys like to do. Focus on his music. You know, focus on his talent, you know, and you guys will get through this with him. Let's pray for him. Okay? Then the commentator says, this is a genuine response from Robert, asking for his fans' forgiveness, acknowledging and thanking them for their continued supportive prayers for him and his music. What praiseworthy acknowledgement to his fans coming from an R&B legend. Now everyone is wondering what Robert had to say about Sparkle. This is what he had to say in an interview about Sparkle. Sparkle has a very good reason to be mad at me right now. We had a business relationship and it did not work out because she wanted to have somebody else produce her after her first album was a hit. And I just did not understand that. It is not an ego thing, but I am the top. I am one of the top producers out here. And I told her, I produced this and I'm not going to let somebody else produce your album. I'm producing your album. And it became a very big deal. And I believe a big part of it was that she was in a relationship with this producer. And it started going downhill ever since. She started thinking that I am trying to tell her what to do in the next album, and she quit. She left the company, and her career went downhill. I have gotten little threats from her, and now she hates me, and it's my fault. Okay. So he's saying that Sparkle was mad at him because she didn't want him to continue producing his next album. I mean, producing her next album. Really? Oh my God. Hey, Johnny D. Who's that, Johnny D? Who's Johnny D? Are you a new person on my channel? Or are we Team Truth that just changed our names? Johnny D. Hello, hello, hello. Let's see, anybody else jumped in? Okay. So this guy is a whole narcissist. Oh my God. Egotistical. He admits it. Oh boy, I can't even believe he said that shit about Sparkle right now. Like, wow. Then the commentator says, everyone has a decision to make, and Sparkle made hers. She chose to take her career in a different direction with a different producer. Unfortunately, this route was an unfruitful one for her. Does she have reason to be upset at Robert? R. Kelly to MTV's John Norris in May of 2002. Rob quoted as saying on what people say about him. And this is what he said, and I quote. This was in 2002. Oh, R. Kelly to MTV's. Okay. Okay. Rob quoted as saying on what people say about him. And he says, and I quote, "People can say whatever they want about you without knowing the facts. They can criticize you without even knowing you and hate you when they don't even know you. All of a sudden, you're like the Bin Laden of America. Osama bin Laden is the only one who knows exactly what I'm going through." And he said that in an interview with Blender magazine in 2003. Okay, now the other article that I was reading, the top part, that was R. Kelly to MTV. So it was R. Kelly and MTV's, I guess, investigative reporter, journalist, John Norris, had printed out this article in May of 2002. So then he said that quote in 2003. All right, guys, that is that. I'm going to leave it here. I am going to leave it right here. This is where we're going to keep this bookmark. And we will start the next chapter another day. But in the meantime, my ladies want to see... where I'm going to leave you guys with the R. Kelly mayhem. Oh, no, we weren't supposed to be playing that. Okay. Where is it? Okay, I gotta go back. Yes, I gotta go back. Where is it? Hold on. I'm trying to find this shit. Here we go. Okay. Come on. Okay. All right, here we
On
go.
camera, fans at the R. Kelly concert went wild in Tolleson last night, but that wasn't necessarily a good thing. The R&B singer, known for his platinum hit, "I Believe I Can Fly," was to perform at Soul Fest last night in the West Valley, but word came very late R. Kelly would not be performing. Some fans did not take that news well. A violent reaction as some R. Kelly fans realized at Veterans Memorial Park in Tolleson Saturday night that the singer was not going to perform.
Everybody just started grabbing chairs, throwing them up on the stage. People on Facebook blaming me for orchestrating what the crowd did. Like, man, I ain't got nothing to do with that. It's them janky promoters.
James Douglas recorded the video on his phone and can be heard yelling himself. He says many people were so upset because they paid in cash and feared they would not get their money back. This fan was also at the concert. He says promoters waited until 10 p.m. to tell the crowd Kelly wasn't going to perform. Many had waited hours to see the Grammy-winning R&B artist.
They've been waiting for 6 hours, basically from 4 till 10 o'clock.
How much money was the ticket?
$60 for general, $120 for VIP. So people were Very upset.
Last night, Kelly posted this video to YouTube saying he was in the valley ready to go on stage, but was not going to be singing.
But I just got bad news, and my management and them told me that they did not give me my money. I haven't gotten no money for doing this show, and they told me they had the money. So when I got here, the money wasn't here. So it's not nothing personal against my fans. This is business, y'all, and I hope y'all understand.
R. Kelly did apologize in that same video. He said he would return to Arizona to perform, but he just couldn't this time because he didn't get paid. Soulfest has said that people looking for a refund can email them for details. We have that link on our website, fox10phoenix.com.
R. Kelly ain't even show. R. Kelly ain't even show. Literally, R. Kelly ain't even show, baby. Man, that's fucked.
That's fucked up.
Woo. R. Kelly ain't come. Hey, is he in there? I know he, man. That's fucked up. Hey, if they don't pay, they ain't paying. R. Kelly ain't show. Hey, this motherfucker shit for world star. World star, baby. World star. World star. Look at all these upset people. Look at all this shit. Look. Oh. Oh. Oh, shit. Woo! Woo! Oh, shit. Nigga, R. Kelly ain't even shown. R. Kelly ain't come. Look at that, y'all. Look at what R. Kelly did. Look at what R. Kelly done did. All these people done paid their money.
You motherfuckers ain't put me on YouTube. Where's my motherfucking money, goddammit? This is motherfucking bullshit. You gay motherfucker. Fuck you, R. Kelly. Bitch. Where's my motherfucking money? This is bullshit.
R. Kelly ain't even show, baby. Oh. Get that shit. Nigga, hey, R. Kelly ain't show, nigga. R. Kelly ain't show, boy. R. Kelly ain't show. Nigga, Leo was right about R. Kelly. That's why Leo ain't going tour with that nigga. Leo stopped going on tour with R. Kelly. R. Kelly played too much. Leo said, fuck R. Kelly. Leo said, fuck R. Kelly.
That nigga need to catch one.
Leo said, fuck R. Kelly. It's hard, man.
Hey, $300 motherfucking dollars to come see this motherfucker. He didn't show. I got a bunch of bullshit for my motherfucking money. In Phoenix, we need our motherfucking money back. No bullshit.
R. Kelly came down here and called us the fuck out, spent $500 to be here, and there's nothing. Spent cash money in this bitch.
I think that money is non-refundable. I think it is. I think that ticket says the money was non-refundable.
I get my motherfucking money.
I don't
give a fuck. Fuck R. Kelly. Fuck you. You son of a bitch. Fuck you, your dad, mama, and everything you got going for yourself, you son of a bitch. Fuck you, R. Kelly. You and your mama. And your kids, your wife, and any motherfucking thing else you got going on. Bitch. Put me on YouTube. I don't give a fuck. I bought these motherfucking chairs I'm taking a mother with me. You motherfucking right. You damn right.
You know, hey, you know this about to, you know we're gonna blow up once we post this because we'll be the first. This going on World Star like a motherfucker. This going on World Star. This shit going on World. Look, is R. Kelly leaving?
It's not us, though. It's not us. It's not us. It's the promoter that you can't handle. The promoter's the one that fucks you guys. I mean, you know. I understand how you feel.
Oh. I think they said on that ticket that money was non-refundable. I think it said that was non-refundable.
I hear no buffer ride. Let's take it slow, half on the baby. I hear none of that. In that fucking car.
Mama.
That ain't shit.
Mama.
Shit.
He leaving. He leaving.
That's not my. I want my.
R. Kelly, he gone.
God damn it. I want my.
Yeah, R. Kelly.
Why the fuck would he come all the way out here? That's bullshit. Like.
Oh, I'm about to post this up, boy. Y'all already know this going on.
Get your money, huh?
Yeah, R. Kelly was in that thing. He told us to get from backstage.
Oh, you think?
He was up in the trailer thing. Everybody got to get from behind that gate. Like, dang, okay.
You got a picture of him?
No. He was up in there.
I believe it. I believe it. I do. I believe it.
R. Kelly did not show to the concert. R. Kelly, he ain't do nothing. Look at what everybody done did. That's boo-boo. That's boo-boo.
That's the coochie here, then? Like in one
Nah, R. Kelly left.
That's fucking ridiculous.
Oh, shit.
Those folks up there.
Follow me on Facebook, y'all. James Douglas, baby.
I'll get with you. Everybody get you, motherfucker. I'll get with you. Gangster disciple. Gangster disciple. Oh, hundreds, motherfucker. Gangster disciple.
Non-refundable. I figured that money is non-refundable. I knew it.
So how y'all feel about this? This money was non-refundable.
I'm highly upset about this.
Robert, what y'all got to tell Robert Kelly? Because I know he gonna see it.
R. Kelly, you an asshole. You have all these people come out here to see you, and then you don't show up. I mean, you here and then don't come. I mean, don't get on stage. That's what we paid our money for. And you're supposed to be a black artist. We are all black people out here trying to see you.
Maybe I was thinking about maybe I could.
And that ticket sales should have paid for you to get your ass on that stage.
That's bullshit, my nigga. That's bullshit, nigga. Yeah, you gonna see it on Facebook. Everybody. Oh yeah, right here. This is the one that got. It's already on Facebook. It's already up there. James Douglas. Give me my nigga. Hey, nigga, R. Kelly, you a bitch. You ever come to Phoenix, nigga? Oh, bitch ass nigga. You know what it is, though, nigga. The money, nigga. You a bitch, nigga. Take it easy, last nigga. Where's that money? R. Kelly pissed on everybody this time. How you feel?
I feel pissed off. No, I feel pissed off.
What you got to tell R. Kelly?
Fuck R. Kelly, perverted bitch.
How you feel about R. Kelly? You good? Okay.
Motherfucker, where my money?
I think that money was non-refundable. If you bought the tickets offline, it said non-refundable money.
Okay, that was it, y'all. Oh, shit. That shit was fucking funny. Okay. Okay. Oh man, that was fucking funny. That shit is like classic. Yo, everybody was mad. They was like, fuck R. Kelly. I want my money, that gay ass bitch. Fuck him. Fuck him, his mother, his brother, his sister, and everybody else. Like, yo, that old lady went in. She did sound like one of DJ's. She sounded like one of DJ's subscriber. The one at the end sounded like one of the Boskies. And then you saw crackhead GD, like looking like he was related to Daboski with his hair all out all over the place like that. I bet you he's a relative. I bet you he was a relative. I bet you he's a fucking relative. Okay. She said, yo, she sure did. She's like, R. Kelly, you an asshole. Yo. Ty. 3-peat Ty. Well, guys, we're going to leave it there. Like I said at the book, we will come with a part 3. Or is this part 3? Actually, we'll be coming with a part 4. And hopefully, we'll be done with the book. Because I didn't even realize what % we're at. Let's see. How far are we into this book already? It should say the it should say the location thing. Page or location, yeah. No, not a go-to. I'm in the wrong one. La, 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 la. Okay, no. What the fuck? It usually tells me where I'm at in the page. Hold on. Here we go. We're at 79%. So, yeah, there'll probably be at least another 2 parts. Maybe even, like I said, the last one. Let's see. I love you guys. Diva. Ty. I love you guys. Charisse. Missy. All my ladies. All my ladies. All my ladies. Yes. My girls. So we are going to finish up this book soon as possible. And like I said, I want to get into the last chapter of Lisa and also talk about the articles that I found about the case and the guys that are involved in the whole conspiracy with her. So, yeah. Oh, look, guys, I wanted to show you this. Let me see if I can I open this? Yeah, can I? Is it going to be the 2 pictures back to back? No. No. Oh. Okay, it's not letting me go back. Why? Oh, here we go. Oh, okay. All right, let me share. Let's see if I can. Okay, here we go. I would like to share my screen before I go. I love you guys. You know I love you guys. I want to show you guys this design I have for a t-shirt. Am I sharing my screen? Wait, what the hell? Am I sharing the screen? What is going on? Yep, there it goes. Okay. Hey, what do you guys think of that little lightning bolt in the back with that saying, "You are a badass warrior of divine light"? Do you guys like that idea? Like, do you guys like that? Would you guys like to see something like that on a mug or like a little, carry book bag? Not like a book bag, pero tú sabes, like a material bag or, t-shirts, mask, even face mask. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Come on, help me. Give me some ideas. What do you guys think? What y'all think? What y'all think? I can do other quotes as well and other different types of things. And this is the back of the shirt. Oops, sorry, wrong one. And this would be the front of the shirt. I can change the designs as well, but I kind of figured this would be cute. I don't know if you ladies would like. What do you guys think? Nice, you guys think? Yeah, I did great. Thank you. You think that's a good idea? So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Like, would you guys buy it? Like, if I sold a little t-shirt or if I sold or try to make these products, would you guys be interested in it? I want to be able to know that, it's going to start somewhere and not that I'm not, that I'm just doing it and nothing's going to happen with it. I want to be able to, produce business, Yeah. So, and I'm trying to do it on the Teesprings, and I'm having issues with loading my design. Ugh, I'm having an issue with it. It's really pissing me off. So, I can do different little things too. I can change it up, make certain things with certain sayings and designs, and then, other things, with different types of quotes and different designs. I don't want to have everything all exactly the same. Like I want to have maybe 2 or 3 different types of designs that you can choose from. Yeah, all right, you guys love it? All right, so I'm going to try to see what I can do. I'm trying my best, y'all. Mom's on a budget. So like I said, guys, we will have part 4 of Addicted Love, Life with R. Kelly. I will put up another reminder when I decide to do that for you guys. I'm going to figure it out later on. And then I'll put the reminder up. And, and I apologize to you guys. I so apologize to you guys for the other day, for yesterday. I was up at the crack of dawn. I usually get up at a certain hour, and I actually woke up 2 or 3 hours before my time to get up to deal with the kids and everything in the morning. And then I was arguing with this bitch for a little time in the morning, so she had my adrenaline pump. And it was a crazy little hectic day on top of that. So I wound up trying to take a nap and wound up just passing out. That I woke up and I was like, oh shit. Oh my God, I missed my life. I was like, they're gonna kill me. Oh my God. I told Ty, bitch, you can beat me up when we get over there. Beat me up when I get over there. You can beat me up, girl. You and the team. All right, it's all right. I'll take a couple of punches for the team. It's all right. I'm used to it. I can do that. I've done it before. I love you guys. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting me. I really appreciate it, man. I love you guys. I really appreciate you guys. I've made some new friends, acquaintances, and friends online, and I dig you guys, and I hope you guys dig me as well. And I will always be here for you guys until the day I drop or until the day I give up. But then the ones that I personally love will always remain with me. You already know who you are. So, yes. See, t-shirts. Okay. Ty said, I think I'm the only one left. Oh, my God. Ah, shit. Yo, should I leave you guys with a song? Would you guys like to hear a song? Or I'm just going to end this live just the way it is right now. We got 3 minutes left, 2 minutes before it's midnight. Why not, right? We'll go out with a song. How's that sound? Yeah? All right. Let's see. Let's get with some up-to-date music. Let's see. No. That's not it. Okay. Oh, I like this song. We can, yes, we're going to go out with a song, ladies. We can listen to this one right here. I will make a notification for the next time I go.
Hundreds of COVID-19 testing sites in the city.
No,
testing is safe and confidential and at no cost to you.
Sorry.